And we are live. Y'all see how I did that? Thanks to YouTube for this clap. I love this
that was definitely a good use.
I know, right? Here we go, everybody. The So Excited Podcast is back. We back in it. We back, y'all. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Mr. Right Way here. We took off a week. Glad we kind of took off a week because I was in Utah last week and hotel internet is not the best sometimes. So I was like, man, I was getting ready to go live and everything. Like, yeah, sign in. All right. Internet was like a crawl. I said, oh, great. They wanted me to upgrade so I can like do streaming. I said, oh, shoot. All right, whatever. So I just called the guy. I said, y'all,
they wanted you to upgrade us to stream now. They was tethering off that McDonald's connection. That was going on. They want you to pay for that. And hell no.
It was like
right over here.
I think it was like $8. I said, I could have, but I like, all right, I'll just wait the next week.
That's $8 too much for me, shit. Especially in this economy. Not for that. So you right. So you definitely right saving them 8 ducats. So I don't blame you, brother.
Hey, it's better than the Jet City holiday, Jet 2 holiday, whatever that shit is, man.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
I'm getting tired of that meme. I'm like, goodness gracious, people are running meme into the ground.
Oh, that shit has been plaguing TikTok content creators for like the past 2 weeks now. I'm tired of that shit.
That and the lizard. Oh,
yeah, I had to mute those on my
lizard.
IG,
I ain't hear that, but a lizard.
Yeah,
lucky you, bro.
I kind of been off TikTok for a little while, man. Been in Utah.
TikTok has fallen off pretty significantly.
It might be, yeah. But
I'm
still staying with it. It got some good stuff on there, y'all.
Yeah.
So I also tell you, everybody, we are also live on a lot of the creators' channels. Thank you for the update on StreamYard because I think we can always do it, but I didn't have it for a while. So you know what? Make sure whoever y'all watching, make sure y'all follow, send in questions, stuff. Tonight we're gonna be talking about games that we regret selling. We got a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk about games that we regret. Talk about stupid ass purchases, people buying dumb stuff. It's a lot of things going on, y'all. It's a lot of stuff going on because look, I got a full drink in my hand, so you know what? It's gonna be one of those podcasts. And also a shout out to our girl Saturn. She's still having her great vacation, so she will be back in the next couple of weeks, and that'd be great. So we're just having fun, y'all. And before I get started, I want to talk to today's not sponsor, but I want to shout out Sega of America for sending me this game right here. We're gonna talk about it really quick. Let's go to it and let's put this up for everybody. We can see this. This is Demon Slayer 2. So want to thank them for sending over the code for this game. The game is out right now on PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. Haven't tried it on the Switch too, but it is game on cart. So if you love Demon Slayer, and the new movie is coming out soon, guys, go out and pick this up. It is using one of my favorite game engines, the Naruto Naruto Broken Bond engine, and it's great. Play this at Summer Game Fest. I cannot wait to get into this game some more. As I've been a brand new fan of Demon Slayer, this game is dope. This game, I've been playing it for a little while. And it's pretty darn fun. So y'all go out there and make sure you go pick it up. Support Sega, support all the anime otakus. Go get Demon Slayer because Sega is gonna have a heck of a summer with starting with Demon Slayer. Then next up, couple weeks Shinobi, and then gonna come out with Sonic Cross Worlds. There we go. See, I said it right because I'm not that country. Well, I am. But make sure you go out and check out Sega. And thank y'all for sending that over to the channel. It is a great game, Demon Slayer 2. You can get it physically or you can get it digitally. And it's a great game. Go out there and check it out. So tonight, guys, games we regret selling. We're going to talk about news also. But how y'all been, though? What's up? Zelda, you ain't been with us in like 16 years.
It was 2 weeks.
16 years,
I just got back from Gen Con.
How was
it? It was amazing, man. So for those of you who don't know, Gen Con's like the largest like board game and tabletop convention probably in the world. I think this year there was about 75,000 people there. It's massive, right? Yeah, it takes up the entire Indiana Convention Center, which is about 900,000 square feet, the entire stadium where the Indianapolis Colts play, and the hotel connected to it. It's all Gen Con.
How did it smell?
You know, people actually washed their ass this year. Last year was kind of a problem, but this year, you know, people were smelling like feet and Funyuns last year. It was not good. But this year was actually fun.
Yeah, you been Zelda. Somebody said Zelda been gone for 2 years. Yeah, been gone for like 2 years.
Man,
Man.
it was 2 weeks. You'll be all right.
2 years it been gone, man.
You would think companies like Old Spice and Dove and like a whole bunch of other companies will sponsor events like that.
Yeah, for
I mean
real.
that alone is like a one
Dude,
and one.
So,
That's they just spray it on top though. See, that's the problem.
Yeah, like
It's not like
airplane,
they take
just
a
like
Oh yeah, you mean that spray that they
just
spray
layer it
out
on.
and then they walk
Well,
into
no,
it
I mean,
like a
if
mist.
they got the body funk and they don't take a bath and they try to cover it up with like the Axe body spray or something, then you're getting like, you know, Funyuns and you know, Brute.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
evergreen.
You said Funyuns and Brute.
Oh yeah, because that just exacerbates the smell. Like if you don't wash yourself, I mean that's
Oh God, it's
Wash
disgusting.
your ass today.
it's all that dead skin and particles that's on your skin every single day. Yeah, you gotta take baths, bro. I'm serious.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, we know one person took a bath. Mega, we know you took a bath. What's up, man?
Oh yes, sir, man. You know I'm always out here
Wow.
lemony clean and shit like that. You know, I got my lotion on. You know, we ain't asking around here, Steve. So,
Yeah,
you know, we gotta make
hey,
sure.
man,
Hey,
no.
look,
Hold on,
we gotta
man.
make sure.
Hey,
Hey,
let me
look, we gotta make sure
look.
get some part. Oh, okay. I see. you
Okay.
stepping up. Hey, look, I see.
Must be
you
a
stepping
lighting
game
thing.
up,
I don't
player,
know.
I know, right?
He said it was a lighting thing.
Make sure I don't scratch myself. I won't be ashy and shit, like, you know.
Oh my god, he gonna be playing TikTok, toe on his elbows and shit. Like, oh my god, like yo. But everything's good. Everything's good over here, though, man. Happy Friday to you. Hope you all are good. I've been very inundated with Battlefield 6 beta.
Yeah, we
lately,
need to
so
talk
I've been
about
on
that in a
that
minute.
a lot.
Oh yeah.
Been on that a
Oh
lot.
show.
Did you say Friday? Is today Friday?
Today's Thursday, sir.
Today's Thursday. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Friday's
yeah,
Eve.
yeah.
Friday Eve.
Okay. Sorry, man.
Uh-oh.
The week past Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait a minute. Look, she already started. Look at
Yeah.
this pink princess in the city. She said, "Good evening, everyone. Happy to be here. Notice that Alex is here and he is on time. Someone please take a photo, screenshot this
Yeah.
momentous occasion. This needs to be documented. I know, right? He's on time. He was here for the kind of pre-show,
Hey,
man.
man.
That was funny.
Mhm.
He said,
Shots have been fired, Alex.
He
Shots have
said
been
he-
I
fired.
don't
Oh,
know, man. You know,
God.
it's like I come when I want. I ain't even worried about it.
Come when I want.
Pause.
Oh, man.
You do what? Will you want to, sir? Oh no, not on this podcast.
Yeah, pause.
Yep.
Even on this podcast.
Hey, we got stuff
Wow.
for you. There you go.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, that's right, baby. I got new shades on for y'all. Hey, look, shout out to the princess. I'm sorry. Not the princess, but the queen, because them donations gladly paid for them new shades right here. And I had to go in there and bring up the booking for y'all at them $20. Look, it's getting hard out here, especially for the time we're getting into the night. But I'm sure them 20 buckies to go towards that copy of Man 2005. I want to get back from Game Chief. So shout out to you, queen. Yeah.
You say
Oh
man
my
20,
gosh.
25, 25?
Back 2005, bro. He
He said
went way
2005.
back.
2005, man.
God
I gotta
dang,
get
hey.
him back. Gotta get the Madden collection back.
You know what? We're gonna talk about that bullshit in a minute. So we're gonna talk about that in a minute. We gotta talk about that, man. Make sure we bring that up because I can't believe the nerve of Nintendo, boy. They must be listening to the podcast. They must be listening to the podcast.
I say, it's
Alex, what's been
barbershop
up, man?
bullshit.
You here real quick, man? How was your trip,
good
brother?
God. It was a great trip. I was gone for 29 days, drove 4,500 miles.
On your own car, right now?
Nah, hell no. I'm not putting miles on my
Shit,
car.
yeah, that's road tripping 101. You never use
Yeah,
your own
absolutely.
vehicle.
You
Hell,
can put it on somebody else's car. No, we
Yes, sir.
I like to rent minivans
Mhm.
because number one, you got plenty of room. Number two, nobody's trying to jack a minivan. Number three, it's like you got plenty of room for all your stuff. Like, you know, people can get in and out. It's like even in tight parking spots because the doors slide and everything. And actually, you know, it's like we had the full like sunroof, sound system, like all that. Like, I mean, so it was great. I highly recommend people rent those if you're going to be gone for any period of time. And then anyway, we drove all over the place. We got to hit Philly, we got to hit New York City, got to hit Boston, got to hit Niagara Falls, both the US and Canadian side. Went to the Corvette museum. And oh my god, dude. It's like I got real lucky. We went over across the way from the Corvette museum, which is where the actual manufacturing facility is for the Corvettes. And I caught a ZR1X and a ZR1 in the parking lot, and like did full walk arounds and just sat there like drooling over that car. So it's like, yeah, nice. it was a great trip. We had a great time. Oh, and I ate about 45 pounds of oysters. I mean, man, I'll tell you what, it's like we made it all the way up to Maine. Those oysters are legit. They are so good.
You like oysters?
Better than Gulf oysters for damn sure.
I tried oysters one time. I was like, ugh.
It's a texture thing for you, huh?
Yeah, it's like a tongue hitting a tongue. Ugh, man.
You're getting tongued by a tongue, don't we?
Yeah, I'm getting tongued.
I mean, it's like that.
Yeah, no. So that's pretty much it. It's like I kind of started going through withdrawals from being on the podcast, and I was just like, all right, it's like time to get back into the swing of things. So,
hey, we all were feeling like that, man. Last week I was like, hey, I'm having fun, but I want to be on the podcast, y'all. What you about, everybody? Miss.
I think it was summer break. I mean, everybody else has a summer break. So
I mean, like we all got to be out.
I got kids, so like y'all, what the kids? Oh, like I wake up, it's my baby's first day. I'm like, okay.
Starting back.
That's the one time a year we actually gotta be outside, so that explains why I ain't really been doing much content stuff. But hey, when everybody back inside, that's when shit goes down.
Yeah, Ned's got a little girl in school, or not a little girl. She's a teenager now.
Yeah, man, she's a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
Hey, you talking about that high school, man? Tell me about that high school.
Man, I had to go there for like the freshman orientation open house, and she got classes on 4 different floors.
What?
It's a
4 different floors.
4-story building, like no joke. It's a huge high school.
We ain't have stuff like that.
I didn't know elevators. You got key cards to get on the elevator and all this nonsense, man.
Excuse me, what type of Hogwarts Legacy shit is
this?
It's
like that. It's like that. They've got like 5 or 6 gyms on. I call it a campus. On campus, they've got 2 baseball fields. They've got 2 football fields.
2 football fields.
They've got a health and wellness center specifically for their athletes. Like it's like one of them. It's like a D1 college, but in a high school version.
Your daughter will go to the most expensive school on earth.
No, it's public school. I already got college coming up here in a couple years. You crazy?
Yeah, that's the tax base. That's the tax base right there that's paying for all that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Boy,
there's a lot of schools out here doing stuff like that too. It's like just upgrading their overall school, just like with facilities, stuff like that. So that makes sense.
Yeah, these kids, they got it good. I don't even know.
Bro, all the courses they have now, they've got a video game design course at her high school.
Man, why can't we have that shit in my high school, bro? Like, I'll be mad as hell.
Oh my god, bro. They've got like an automotive class. They've got art and, of course, arts and sciences, all that stuff, all your traditional stuff, dance, breakdancing. They've got a cybersecurity course. They've got courses for coding. They've got all that stuff. I'm like, damn, y'all don't know how good y'all have it.
You know, that sound like that became more of an initiative since the pandemic happened, because everybody was being homeschooled. So now they're trying to incentivize people to be more in the classes. So I can see why they're doing that.
Yeah, because that's one thing the pandemic told us, like, you really don't have to be in the office or at school to learn this shit,
Well, I do know that bill that just got passed, like the kids can't have their cell phones in class at all.
Can they have it on them?
They can have it with them at the school. They just, like, teachers can't see it. So you will get reprimanded pretty badly, because that's against state law. So
because I saw that, I was like, how they gonna take every child's cell phone? They can't.
Bro, it's like they can't be visible at all in class during class period time. So no phones, no iWatches, no like earbuds, nothing.
That's good though. They need to crack down on that. I really do think that. Now I do think they, like, when they get outside, let them have, because you never know what kind of emergency. And after school, but during school, no.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Well,
that's good.
What's
I
interesting
bet they going through withdrawals. I bet they hate that.
Yeah.
I bet they hate that. We can't use our phone.
If
Yes.
If
No!
anything, their attention rate has been piss poor these last couple of years because it's like they always have to have a screen in their face. So if anything, I
Well,
hope
it's
that helps.
interesting because there's a teacher that was on TikTok that came out and was like, I can't believe the difference I've seen in my students because their school district, I don't know where he was, but their school district had stopped it, I think, last year. And he said it's like a switch. All of a sudden, the kids are paying attention. They're participating in groups. You know, they're doing everything. He's like, all we had to do was this. Like, we've been fighting this for like the last 8 years, and this is all we had to do to change it. And he's like, it's great. The kids are going to bitch about it, but I promise you, they're going to learn. They're going to enjoy school so much more.
That's good because these phones they even distract us, man. Like as adults,
Yep.
you know? Like these phones are great. The greatest, worst thing ever can happen. Oh, the invention of the smartphone, but really, the modern smartphone. Torn say, look, he had actually to pay tuition for his son in high school. Wow, man, congratulations, dude. But damn, kids are expensive. That's why I don't have any.
Facts. Facts.
Let's get to the meat of the matter. We're talking about games we regret selling. Now, regret is a big thing. All us collectors, we go through this shit. We sell games, but sometimes we sell a game and like, God dang, I wish I never sell that game. And sometimes that game is impossible to find. Sometimes that game just go up in price. You be like, oh my gosh, why did I sell a game? There's some games you sell, they're not that expensive. And you be like, man, I don't want to go down the street trying to find another copy of this game. Because you get the urge just to play a game sometimes, and then you get there like, oh, I forgot I sold it. Many times I've done that because I do a lot of buy, sell, trade. And, you know, I do sell a lot of stuff, but I do get it back. I mean, I can remember on a lot of occasions, I go to my library and pick up something like, wait a minute, I don't have this anymore. Where is it? I'm like, where is it? I said, oh, I sold it in that last lot. I can't believe I did it. I'm like, oh, now I gotta go back and buy another copy. End up buying a copy, play it, rinse, wash, repeat. So, guys, we're on the podcast. We want to talk to everybody. So, Alex got to get out here real quick. I don't think Alex sell a lot of shit, but
that's what I was about to say. So I was like, of all the people that's involved, I probably I don't, you know, I haven't sold anything.
You know what I'm saying?
I haven't sold a single thing, and I think that may be where I'm a little bit different than other people because people tend to like they'll have a collection of something, they'll max it out, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, well, I'm done with this, and so that feeling of like, well, it's complete. Somehow that's easier to kind of have that in your mind where you're like, okay, well, I'm going to sell the whole thing. And you make like buku cash, right?
Yep.
And then as soon as you sell it, then all of a sudden you're like, well, crap, I need to start collecting again. And so it's like this kind of like feedback loop. For me, it's like, I just like, I'll sell it when I'm dead. It's like, you know, and it's kind of funny.
When I'm dead.
Well, no, so this is kind of funny because recently I've kind of, you know, changed and I've hinted at this and, you know, Elliot and I have spoken about it, you know, Steve and I have spoken about it and stuff like that. And I'm like, I think I'm going to just kind of pump the brakes completely on collecting. And now I'm going to start going through like my basically warehouse of stuff. And I think I'm going to start, you know, just recataloging and then selling stuff because I need to debulk the tumor. I mean, that's the best way to put it. I need to go ahead and cut out as much as I can and kind of see where I'm at because, you know, am I going to collect until I'm, you know, 100? Like, it, you know, at some point, when are you going to pause, stop, slow down, and then sell all your stuff? And so, you know, I've been having a lot of these like internal dialogues or monologues or I guess discussions with myself about like, hey, what do I want to do? How do I want to do it? You know, because it's like when you're gone, nobody's going to have the passion for your stuff the way you do, right? But you can't take it with you. So at what point are you going to be like, okay, I'm done, you know, and I'm going to go ahead and get it all out. So yeah, I'm kind of the unicorn in this one because I haven't really sold much anything yet.
I get you. Well, I knew this. Yes, you ain't really ready for this one. You can set this one out, because you ain't selling shit.
You're right.
We'll come back to him at the end of the year, probably beginning of next year. He was all right. This is everything I regret selling. It was about.
Here's $300,000 later. I'm done.
Yeah, you be driving up in a new Corvette.
Oh, that Corvette's coming. I'll show you on the channel at some point. It's like I just need an allocation. I'm already. The funds are there. I'm just waiting for them to say yes. You can build it.
That's what's up, then. Be a rich motherfucker.
Nah, man, it's just planning, man. It's just planning.
That's what's up. All right, so somebody in the chat said they regret that they sold a Sega and NES games 25 years ago. Goodness, man. See, even stuff like that, you'd be like, oh, I remember I sold that shit, man. Zelda, you remember anything that you sold back in the day that you regret?
I'm a lot like Alex. Like I haven't really sold anything. I think the thing that I probably regret selling the most was that PSX that I sold. I sold
for real?
Yeah, I kind of like, man, it was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time I was I was worried about space. So I was like, I'll get rid of it. Now I'm like, damn, I kind of wish I would have kept it because it was in good shape and had like everything with it, had the remote and all that. So as far as games, I mean, I haven't really let anything go. The entire time I've been collecting, nothing that was major outside of that PSX. That was it.
So how did when did you realize like, man, I shouldn't have sold that? When did you realize that when you came back home? You said space and stuff. Did you recognize it after you bought more stuff, or like how did you come to that?
It was after I rearranged my room, and I was like, damn, like had I just made better use of my space, I wouldn't have had a space problem. Because I have a smaller room, but I wasn't utilizing the space as well as I could have. I was like, damn, I had a perfect spot for that thing, and I'm like, I sold it to found it. Like last year.
I was trying to get it too.
I was like,
I'm trying to get it. If they can put it back out, I think they had like matter of fact, I think they had like to fix the CD part of it. I think they were saying something about it, but as soon as they get it on flow, I'm thinking about bringing that home, brother. Put it like
I'm blaming you because I got it from Retropalooza the year before, and I went there specifically looking for one. I'm like, that was my goal this convention is to find one, and I found one.
I had one a long time ago, man, and I sold it here in the area. So I don't know if I ain't gonna say that's the same one, but that would be funny if that was the same
hilarious,
one.
Yeah,
that would be
like, the exact same one.
Yeah, like I mean, you just see how games move around and stuff like that. Before we get to the other cast members and stuff, we're gonna go to add a little lad here real quick and show you some people. I asked some questions on the channel, and I asked people what did they regret selling. So we're gonna bring some of these up real quick and on the channel. So somebody said, so Willie Trotter, he said, for me it was WWE Day of Reckoning. I remember that GameCube game a lot, man. He said I sold my GameCube and the game to my younger cousin back in 2012. Wow, 2012. And Brett Rice, he said CIB Super Metroid, one of the greatest games of all time. Sold it when it started getting expensive. And I was with Brett. Brett does a lot of shows. He got a great book. Go out there, check him out. And MC, he's in the chat right here. MC 916 is in the chat. He said, for me, it's Metal Gear Solid 4. I sold my PS3 and games to a co-worker. He said, I wish I haven't now. Wow. But, I mean, the thing about Metal Gear Solid 4 and a PS3, it's pretty cheap to get it back, but I understand. I definitely understand that. And James Green, oh my goodness, he sold this PS1 game. Cordella, that Spencer PS1 game.
That SNK game. Yeah, that horror game.
It's a SNK horror game? Okay,
yeah. PlayStation 1, I think. Is that the one?
He said mainly how it got sold. It was the early years of me selling because I needed the money. And you know what? That's a lot of things. A lot of us sell because we need the money. And that's one thing we get to talk about. I said, I already beat this game and there is no replay after you beat it. Really? So I sold it for $20 at the time. At the time, I didn't know about researching the price. At the time, it was coming for the sale for $80 to $100. It's even more now. I think it's like close to like, man, I don't even know. But he said, and then We Happy Ducks in the chat. We Happy Ducks. I always hear like one of the first ones here. He said, my whole intention when it comes to buying games is not to sell games. LOL. I have a big collection, Paul.
why are we pausing on that,
bro? He said, but all games I own are not for resale. And laughing. So sadly to say, I haven't sold or lost nothing. All right, man. We Happy Ducks. That's funny. And then Money Main Malik. Man, I don't know if I sold it or lost it. Sold it, lost it. He said, but I had the Godfather, the Done edition, like 5 years ago. He said, when I was young, my pops also sold our Def Jam Fight for New York for $5,000. freaking dollars.
Ouch.
Oh,
Mm.
ouch. That game's up
Yeah,
there.
it's over honey bun.
Oh,
Man, I just tried to
crap.
whoop your daddy's ass. Go
What?
whoop your daddy's ass for that, man.
I remember something. Actually, I lied to y'all. So I ended up getting this game again from you, right way, but
What is it?
I sold the Ark the Lad collection.
You sold that? Oh
you
my
sold
God.
it already?
No. I sold it when not too long after I got it, like 2-3 years after I got it. But I had the watch and everything. It was fully complete, and I sold it for like nothing. That was one. Now that I think about it, because I ended up getting another copy of it from you.
Now I have a confession to make. I sold my NES, SNES, like GameCube, all that stuff, and I mean I had stacked collections on a lot of that. But it's like that was back in the day where you would trade stuff into like Electronics Boutique or like GameStop and stuff like that. So I did do stuff like that coming up, but then it's like probably around right after the GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox, like that's when I just
started really kind of getting serious and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I can't. There you go. You sold. Well, shit.
Yeah. So I sold. I sold some stuff.
It's
Now I
actually,
replaced.
he actually sold something, y'all. The good doctor actually sold something.
But does that count? That was a long time ago.
It counts.
Yeah, and it's not like I was selling.
That's true. That's true. People be saying like,
man, like the struggle days definitely do count because hey, you think I can lay hands on every single game I bought day one from like '93 to now? Like hell no, that's impossible. Well, I don't say impossible, but I would have to have family who was really in tune with the game and stuff at that time. So yeah, hey man, we did.
I mean, I had stuff like Chrono Trigger. I had all kinds of Final Fantasy. I had all kinds of stuff. Like
I had Earthbound, the one with the manual in the big box. I had that shit. I don't know what happened to it. So,
yo, I tell you something recently, and let's probably understand this. I can't believe I sold Metal Slug 4 like a couple years ago. I was like, that's the only Metal Slug I had. I want to get a Metal Slug this year, but god damn, I look at it now because it ain't the best Metal Slug, but I love that yellow cover and shit. And it's like, hey, this dog. I sold Metal Slug 4. I'm like, damn, man. Now, I got most of my stuff back, but like, shit, like selling your Neo Geo collection for the first and second time, me,
First and second time.
Whoo, boy. Ooh, I tell you this. I remember when I first like sold a bunch of games. I was just about to go to the military, right? And I had a lot of games, and I was a collector, didn't even know I was a collector. I had like a big box of games. Like I had I think all the games I collected. Like I had like Final Fantasy, I had Chrono Trigger, I had like box Super Nintendo games, all kind of stuff. I sold it in a lot on eBay for like about $600-700. That was a lot of money back then, way back then. But I was like, now I look back and now like, damn, somebody got a good ass deal back in the day. I mean, it was like a big, like a box that come in this like refrigerator, like the Xbox refrigerator, like a box like that, stacking games on top of stuff. And I would like use that money, went overseas and went in the military. And I was like, man, so I can understand people selling stuff, It was like, whew, man, I was like, I still think about it to this day. And a little game I had sold when I first started recollecting, I had got Snatcher on the
Sega CD.
On Sega CD, yeah, man. I had Snatcher on the Sega CD, and I got it for like $250, and it was like 2018. And I just came up on a good deal, it was clean. And I had for a little while, played it, like, okay. Then I sold it like a year and a half later. But then that thing just shot up. I was like, really? I can't believe that. I remember that. I was like, it was just ridiculous. Look, Pink Princess, stop sending no more super chats, Pink Princess. We love you. Thank you so much. She said, let's keep it real. Alex is not going to sell anything. He's going to figure out a way to take it all with him, including the warehouse, the way my people do. I might get recruited there. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Why did she say that? That's funny as hell. She look at my people and say, that's so damn funny. Oh. God damn, that's funny. Oh, you stupid girl. All right, we got something for you one more time. Here we go.
Sicky now. Shit. Hey, look, Queen, you go ahead and stop donating that money, man. You over here blessing us too much, but really appreciate it. And look, them $10 is definitely going towards that donation for me to get me a brand new Simpsons Bart vs. the Aliens on the NES. Brand is about $2.99, but you know them $10, I'm sure it's gonna get me a whole lot at that bargain lot. You feel me, girl? Yeah.
And this is why we love this dude. Thank y'all so much. If you want a special super chat, a personalized like that, make sure you be supporting the channel, you be supporting everybody, because you know what, man, I went shopping today, and this ain't using that, but I was like, damn, buying food. God damn, I didn't know bacon was like $10 now. I was like, God damn, why is bacon
at one point
$10?
At one point, eggs was about $5 in Georgia.
Yo,
I said, no protein for me.
I had to get the cheap bacon. I was like, you know, the cheap bacon in like the red package, not the good bacon.
The microwavable one.
Yeah.
Kind of like
hold on, there's microwavable bacon. I know you fucking lying.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, what?
That don't
What?
sound
You
right.
know
That don't
Yeah.
sound right.
I mean, it don't
It's
smack
okay.
like real bacon, but it's all right.
It's
You
all
know?
right. Yeah,
It's kind of like
It's
we
good
got
for a
bacon at home.
sandwich. Yeah, you throw it on a sandwich, you're good.
yeah. It's it also got
Flag
like,
on the
it's
fourth
microwave
plate.
eggs.
I don't believe this shit. I don't believe it.
Look it up. You can,
Look it up, man. Yeah.
I think Hormel does it. Yeah.
somebody said voters said they up to $10 in Maryland. God damn. Like, food. That's another thing, man. Food. I mean, games got expensive, but god dang, food. It was just. I mean, I'm okay. We know we need food, but I was like, just get us a cup of food. So I want to go to Taco Bell tonight, and I got. I know, right? Everything went up. Steaks went up. Chicken, beef, turkey. I mean, I looking like, why is bacon like $10 fucking? I mean, the good bacon, like,
It's cheaper to eat people.
no, no. Yo,
Oh well, no wonder. No wonder there's microwavable bacon that's made by Hormel. They make a lot of microwavable shit. So
They do, yeah.
That checks out.
I love how Megan
That
just
checks
skated
out.
past that. Like that man just didn't say it was cheaper.
yeah,
to eat.
he was like, I
Like,
can't
he was
believe
just like,
it.
yeah, okay.
Microwave bacon. Yes, microwave bacon.
Man, what y'all want to eat tonight? Some booty cheeks?
Pause.
Hey, Paul.
What was
Yeah,
wrong with
that's,
y'all, man?
wow.
Hey, depending on how she look, you know. Hey,
Oh man, hold on.
I'll take that pinky
Got me
finger.
knocked- got me
Extra
knocked
crispy.
off.
You know.
Yeah, before this, yeah, be real careful. Don't let it devolve real quick. It's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
yeah, let's get back to it. But now I'm just saying, like, that bacon treatment, I'm like, it's the, you know, okay, so you go in Walmart, the good bacon, the right bacon, actually, it's like some right bacon down here. It's like the really good, like, thick, good bacon. And they have all the meat and shit on there. And, like, then you get to, like, the little cheap bacon where it had, like,
That
you
should
know, the
be
center
all
cut
thin and
bacon.
stuff. It looked
Like,
like
all
it's
See,
the
made
bacon-
out-
I like it when it's got the black pepper on it. I like pepper bacon.
It looked
yeah,
like it's like
peppercorn
transparent,
bacon.
like it's tracing paper. Like,
yeah,
I know what
it's
you're
like,
talking about.
yeah, man, yeah.
Video
And
game
shout out to
podcast
all-
about
oh.
bacon.
Shout out to all the new people watching on everybody's channel. If you whoever channel you watching on, make sure y'all like and subscribe to everybody here on the podcast. We want to thank StreamYard for actually getting this new feature, which I mean I just got it, so appreciate it. All right, you know. Oh, Bonzilla said he sent the super chat for the Terrascope on YouTube. Thank you so much. We can get you a special super chat. Bonzilla, thank you so Bonzilla Arcade. We're gonna get you a special one by boy A Omega. So here we go.
Oh snap. Hey, I see what y'all doing. Hey, look, the YouTube gang over here. Hey, look, they must be payday because y'all making it rain over here, bro. But you know what? I gotta do you one better. So shout out to you, RJ. Now we ain't make it rain, big duckies over there. Holler back at there. You feel me? But I appreciate you. You dig?
Y'all kill me with that shit. That's funny as hell.
It's payday over here in the YouTube streets, baby. I see what y'all doing.
Thank
It
you
ain't
so
even
much.
tax season yet. Shit.
And X-Men Channel K says he's watching on Neo Ness's channel. That's cool.
Appreciate you.
Cool. With Black Fist. So like we got people good, man. We got thank y'all people who watching, man. I'm glad y'all having fun tonight. But we're gonna continue about this. Good old Ness. Did you regret selling anything? We have to be talking about this on you made a video about it when you got that expensive game. But what else? I mean, was that the one time that you kind of regret, or is anything besides that?
Man, that's a loaded question, bro.
I know, right? Because
Okay, so I'll be completely transparent with everybody. So I'm currently going through the process of, or I'm currently processing whether or not I'm regretting it or not.
Oh, okay.
So meaning that I'm in this weird limbo that I don't know yet. So
It's
I
okay to
probably
be
need to get, yeah. So like everyone knows I sold like 70% of my collection to fund a very huge Neo Geo title for my collection. Okay, cool. For those of you that follow me on Facebook, you probably have already seen that I sold that game recently.
Oh man, I can't believe you're telling everybody this.
I am. I'm not gonna. I mean, like, I'm fine. Everything's good. The family's fine. It's just that I'm working on some things on the back end that are going to make life a little bit easier for myself, and I have a plan moving forward. So I needed to make a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Actually, I had to make a few more sacrifices for that. So yes.
So going to that, man. Speaking on that,
Mhm.
I've been there. Trust me, been there many times. And I think this is a part of collective. Even some people in the chat, I think Volery, he been there, you know, and we seen it. If you've seen some out there, it's out there. If you go check around, he sold some stuff too. But I think as collectors, sometimes we get caught up in like the excitement and also sometimes the competition of collecting with fellow friends, maybe fellow trying to make content, whatever the kind of is. You know, sometimes like when I first started making content, like I gotta buy games to make about video games, and then you start settling in like I really don't need to buy this much shit to make games. I mean to make videos. But also too, you like, well, I'm a collector, so I gotta be out here. This is just speaking on me. I gotta be out there being a collector on YouTube, so I gotta buy games. And then you kind of think about after you sell and buy a couple times, you don't really have to do that. And it's a really like silly, not silly, but it's a really like bad slope if you don't catch it, because sometimes you can put yourself in financial ruin. Like I would be totally 100% honest with all of you guys, and I'd be big screen with this. Like when I was first starting YouTube, and I was like, when I was married and trying to start this, I almost lost my house. I almost lost his house because I was putting everything into games. I was putting everything into YouTube, and just was robbing Peter to pay Paul and stuff. And thank God I got out of it, but I almost lost my home because I was doing something the wrong way. You know, I was, buying too much, not saving, making wrong stuff. But I hopes to make this YouTube thing work, which I was trying to make it for 2 people at the time, and luckily, it worked out. But yeah, I was behind, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I was behind 5 fucking notes on my house, 5 notes on my home.
Whoa!
And I
wish that on my worst enemy.
I got out. Yo, I know. I got out. I got out. That was on the point. But I was really like trying to make this thing. I was really trying to get there, and I was like, but I did it. I won't go back again, but I did it though. So I understand, like, you got to sell some shit. I got my shit back, and it does come back around. I was just like, y'all, woo. I mean, so yeah, be totally honest about this stuff. So Ness, I understand. Votary, I understand. So yeah,
so for me, it's like the bills are paid, right? So that's not the issue. It's the issue that I overextended myself in other areas to make more money, and those failed. So because of that put me in a scenario where I haven't been in like a decade, where I'm like, I can't do what I want to do here. I can't go here when I want to go here. I got to sit back and just sit and lay in the cut. I got to chill. I can't do that this weekend. I can't go do that next month. I haven't been in a scenario like that. Mind you, all the bills are paid, everything's done, not behind on anything. That's all gravy.
Yeah.
But the mentality for me in purchasing games shifted tremendously when I fell into that pocket. So now I'm over here thinking, well, what do I do? Because I don't I don't want something to happen, and I want to be proactive in understanding that okay, there's a shift in how my money's working for me right now. I need to be proactive and make sure I don't fall in any like pothole that I can't get out of quickly, right? So I had to sit there and ask myself, and I didn't tell a lot of people. Like, hell, Steve, Zelda, I mean, y'all didn't know. A lot of y'all didn't know. A lot of folks still don't know.
Yeah.
Only select few people know. So me being right now, this is the first time I've actually come out and said anything. And that's why I'm putting out a video next week, because people are going to continue to ask questions, and I want it to come from me, not from somebody else. And it's just me, you know, not airing out anything. It's nothing bad, but
it's just things that
shit happens. And the thing about it is as collectors, the biggest thing that I've learned is that we make so many sacrifices to find that grail game.
We do.
We make so many sacrifices to complete that set, that collection, right? And once we've completed that, it gives us that trophy, that medal, that championship win. It's like winning the finals. And in that process, mentality of ego kind of comes in. You may not even be thinking subconsciously, you're probably not even on that level of thinking that, oh no, it's not an ego thing, but it actually kind of is, because you're not willing to sacrifice something that's able to take you out of that potential hardship, because you spent so much time building something that's just sitting there on your shelf and not doing anything for you besides looking good, and something that somebody can talk about when they come over to your crib. Not thinking that you could always go back and get that shit any day of the week if you really wanted to. So why put yourself through additional sacrifices in your life that could potentially jack up not only your relationships with the people that are close with you, your family, your kids, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your wives, your husbands, your moms, your dads, your uncles, your cousins, whoever, or your
great granny with holes in her panties go beat
or your job. But it's like, but the thing about it is I was one of those collectors when I started out a couple years ago. I'm never selling anything. I'm never getting rid of any of my games. Zelda tell you, I was the main one saying that I'm never selling my Neo Geo stuff. I'm never gonna let it go. Where am I now? Selling a game.
Well, and this kind of goes back to what I was saying. You know, at some point you're just like, okay, well, how hard and how long am I going to go with this, right? Because at some point, you know, are you going to be collecting when you're 85, when you're 73? I mean, it's like at some point,
I would kind of think I would think like that it would be there, because you know, I just saw some on Instagram the day, like people in a home, like in a nursing home, they were playing Street Fighter, and whoever wants probably get to go to Evo. So I kind of hope I don't want to be in the home, but I'm saying like that's like 30-40 years from now, but still I will still hope I have that passion of gaming still collecting.
Well, okay, so the difference, I'm not talking about the passion of gaming for sure. I think that all of us are going to be passionate about gaming until we die, because this is something that we grew up with. We were the generation that was there every step of the way for all of gaming, right? Like
controllers.
Exactly. So I think from our standpoint, the love and passion will always be there. I think it's more just an issue of, do I have to physically have stuff? And, you know, on this podcast, we've said it many, many times, please don't try to compete with other people in regards to collecting and put yourself like in a bad situation or whatever. And you know, what's interesting is, like, you know, Elliot's not in a bad situation, but he's sitting there saying, hey, it's like, I don't want to get into a bad situation, and I want to be able to have that breathing room, flexibility, and that just baseline level of comfort with my life, so that, God forbid, if all of a sudden I need to dip into some cash, it's already there. Never mind the fact, and I think we're going to talk about this some too, but like, there was the YouTuber who recently came out and was like, hey, I just spent like $32,000 on career mode for whatever basketball, you know, game 2K or whatever, right? It's like, that's a shit ton of money. And it's like, can you imagine if you had put that money into, even if you had just put that money into like some little money market account that was making 4%? I mean, that's a few $1,000s.
Or try to make courses that make yourself a better YouTuber.
Absolutely,
like that, you know?
Correct. Yeah, it's like reinvest it in your YouTube channel, buy better equipment, go learn how to do, various technical things that are
Thumbnails.
associated with your.
Mhm.
And so it's like, I mean, it's a cost benefit analysis, and sometimes people get, they miss the forest for the trees, but like that's what maturity is being able to sit back and say, look, this is where I'm at, this is where I want to be at. How do I get there? And in the middle, it's like to get to that point, I'm gonna have to like maybe make some sacrifices, changes in my thought process, whatever. And so again, I think that the passion is always going to be there, but like where your calculus is in terms of the physical junk that you own. Because think about it this way: if a non-gamer came into your house, would they understand the value of what you had?
Nope.
And the answer is no.
Mm-mm.
They have no fucking idea.
You know what though, too? On piggyback off of that, brother, is I was thinking about like as a creator on YouTube, and this like trying to show off or like that dopamine. Okay, this is like a man thing. Like men, we love to compete. We love to like, hey, I got the biggest new trophy. I got the newest car, the newest this. It's just something embedded us in guys. That's why we like to hunt and stuff like that. It called game hunting, which is so crazy. I still think that's funny. But getting that next grill, getting this next thing for what? Because we get that dopamine, get that rush, and like, oh, I accomplished it. Yes, I got it. I'm gonna put it on the shelf. And the next thing, what else you gonna do? And we do that so many times. We get into this habit of like you said, who are we doing this for? Who are we really doing this for? Like, yes, you can buy whatever you want, collect wherever you want, but what's the main thing you do it? If it and some people nowadays, because like people like to shame each other or like, why you buy this, sell it and stuff like that. So he'll say something like that. And if you're a collector on the internet or a content creator, like, are you just doing it? Just do this because you listen to most of the negative stuff instead of listening to what listen to you and just doing what works for you. Like you can buy everything you want and you can be good, but if you want to sell it, do the same thing. I think too many people try to shame people for selling stuff, which is not fair, and it's because people don't know everybody's situation. We don't care, as long as you get good money for what you buy or selling, it's okay. But I think the genre now is kind of changing because it used to be like, 5 years ago, I remember 6-7 years ago, whenever I sold my first Sega Saturn set, people were sick and mad because I sold this. They had this stupid ass parasocial relationship with my collection. And these are people who are on, I wasn't even on YouTube at the time. These are just dumb people on Facebook. These people who probably had cartoon pictures. They have nothing in their life going on outside of video games. They only identify with plastic video games. Their self-worth was in video games, and they're mad because I sold my video games. You see how stupid that was? And that kind of made me like,
crazy work right there.
It really silly. It is. And I still get some of those people like, you gonna sell it? Like, for you to say something like that, it's got to be something mentally wrong with you, because like, why are you worried about who's selling what? Now, if you're a close friend and say, hey man, I understand, but you don't know this person, you never met this person, you're on the internet and you like, all you are gonna do is sell it. Yeah, let them sell what they're gonna do. It's kind of like a mental disease or something like that. We're not like, oh, I gotta get the most video games ever. It's okay to buy and sell. This should be a hobby. It should be enjoy it how you want to enjoy it. And a lot of people take this shit too fucking seriously.
To that point, Zelda and I have talked a lot, and he's like, you really letting go of the collection. You're really letting go of the collection, and I am trying to do a systematic, strategic sell. And what I mean by that is, I can't let go of it all. But I'm strategically letting go of pieces that I know either one, I could get back at a later time when I'm in a much comfortable place where I feel confident enough to say, okay, I can go back and reclaim those. Yeah, I did let go of a super rare game, and that was just because, the chips fell into place at the right time and somebody was ready to go on that game, and that was the best choice for me. I've had people reach out to me, like folks that have been followers of, my collecting journey for the last 5 years. And the first thing they did was like, hey bro, I saw you sold the game. Are you okay? And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That felt really good to those. And if those individuals are watching, I appreciate you. And that was the first thing. Second thing was like, you sell anything else? Like,
what else you got?
Like,
she's trying to get in on that price market. I feel.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one. I ain't gonna lie. I got me something.
Yeah. And I appreciate, those folks, at least double checking to make sure I'm good. I'm like, yeah, everything's good. And, I told those individuals, I'm like, look, if it does come to a point to where I do need to let go of another title or two, I'll let you know. But what I mean by systematically selling is if I've built up the right amount of money to where I can make that work for me, to where I can regrow my reserves again, I'm done selling. And then once I've built up that stock back up, then I can go and reclaim those games again. Probably won't be the same condition. Probably won't be the same exact game because those are in the hands of new collectors, which is great. I'm glad that those found new homes. But those are things that can always come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, things are just things. I mean, like, if you want to take a philosophical Buddhist approach to it, right? It's like the reason we are so fucking sad, mad, et cetera, is because we're so attached to things. And it's like, if you weren't attached to anything, then you're truly free, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, just imagine, you were in a scenario where it's like you don't own anything and nobody owns anything of you. Well, I mean, you can go live in the world the way you want at that point. And so it's like, people need to really think long and hard about what they're doing because, it's kind of funny. And I think that I think that this is going to come up a little bit later in the show too, but it's like that addictive nature of the hobby of collecting and everything associated with gaming, right? Like, and some people are really bad off in it, and some people, are able to kind of, pace themselves and monitor themselves. So you got to be careful not to let the collecting overtake you as a person.
Bruh, it did at one point with me because I think a lot of collectors go through that, but I think a lot of collectors don't talk about this because I think people don't want to. There's a lot of collectors I see here on YouTube who their whole identity is their collection. And if they lose that identity as the collector, they don't know what they're going to do as like being a content creator. Because sadly, what can you do outside your content if you don't have a collection? And I was thinking about that for a long time. I was like, damn, if I'm not collecting games, what kind of creator am I? And I had to find other ways to make content because I did not want to be known for me have the biggest collection in the world or the best this or the best that or the most this or the most that. A lot of people are okay with that. If they're okay with it, that's cool. That's them. I know for a fact how sometimes that can be addicted. Now it comes to another thing is the financial part. You got to make sure when you're a collector, you have to be financially stable because shit, I don't have any kids, so I'm free to like I said, like, but this one when I was married, but I got out of it, and I was saying like just you got to make sure that you and whoever you with know like the rules and know the goals where you want to reach it. Like me and fucking Omega, we can take risk like that. We can take a big ass risk and like eat on Roman noodles for the next week. We want to buy a big ass game,
Shit, me.
Like I remember saying we can, but like Ness, I don't, and even Zelda, but like Ness and Alex, they can't take those things. Well, Alex, she can buy anything he wants. So
I would say to that point though, right? Because having a supportive partner is extremely helpful, and Zelda can attest to this. I've seen it firsthand from Zelda, and he's seen it in mine as well. Like
it's paramount to
paramount, man.
It's,
every time we go to a convention and his wife is with us, like if there's a big ticket, I'm talking about super big ticket item. Hell, they were contemplating buying stadium events.
I saw that, and
it was like sat there and really chopped it up for like 15 minutes. Like, hey, we can do this, but this is gonna do this, this, and this. And she's like, I don't know, but if it's what you really want, and he's like, and that. I really wasn't having those conversations with my wife when I started Neo Geo. Like it was just like, hey, this game is this. And she's like, it's $100. Is it really rare? I'm like, kind of. I guess it's rare. I guess. I didn't know any better. And then, just she starts. Then later on, she starts seeing the game getting shipped in, and she's like, "What's it?" And I don't show her, but she sees it pop up on my Instagram. So now she's like, "Let me type this in. Average price. Oh, so that's what you're buying now." So then I just get this random hint like, there's this new bag I want to get, or these new shoes I want.
That's where it comes in. It.
All right, but to that point,
new bag of shoes.
She spent the last 5 years watching me accumulate these games to the point where she was completely vested in it. She was invested in my collection to a point to where that was the focal point of her showing the house. Like, so when we have guests come over and they've never been over, the first thing she's doing is bringing them upstairs to the game room. This is Elliot's area. Look at it. Oh, it's so great. He did all this, this, and this. I'm like, you ain't gonna show him the kitchen, the backyard, nothing. Like,
I know, right? The typical house things,
yeah,
that the wife would show, yeah, but you gonna show the game room.
But she's taking pride in that. So for her, this has been a very difficult conversation because I'm looking at it from a different perspective. Like, she's like, babe, we're fine. I'm like, I know, but we're not as fine as I would like us to be. So I'm willing to sacrifice these things. She's not on board with that. She does not want me selling my games. Not the Neo Geo games. Anything else, she's like, you free reign to sell whatever you want, but the Neo Geo games stay. Yeah, that's her mentality, which is, I got a good chick, man. What can I say?
That's awesome, man. Yeah, like I said, just man, that is awesome, man. Like I said, you gotta know what works in your household, in your four walls of your house.
Facts.
You gotta know what works because
communication.
We can get like outside the four walls, especially like in this motherfucker right here, this phone. We go into these sites and stuff.
I'll get you caught up.
My God, this be a different world. It'd be a different world, and so many like just it's so much noise. You gotta do what works for you. Just like, dude, man, just it's okay. Like I saw Brody was saying, everybody was good with his stuff. I know he probably went through a lot of stuff when he sold all his stuff. I saw the video that he sold his Wii U, Wii collection, all the stuff. But I mean, it probably took a lot for him to do that stuff, because it took years getting all that stuff. And it was a lot of stuff. But I get it, at points. Like, I really do. Like I said, I really love the chase. I love meeting new people when I collect this stuff. Like that right there can't be replaced. Games can, but meeting people, I still never forget that time I was in Goodwill and Ness walked in and I took all of I was having them games.
This man said, I left you some games. I was like, I go back there and number crusty ass Madden games and 2K games. I was like, you ain't leaving me no damn.
He left
games.
the Madden, he left the Maddens, the Wii Sports, the Connected Ventures and shit.
This man had 20 games in a bag. He's like, I left you some games.
I was checking out and I looked over like, oh shit.
And then I remember saying, I was like, Nesh, you gotta put a tracker, you gotta make an app or a tracker or something to where it notifies you when this man's on your side of town because you keep taking your shit.
Man, he don't even tell me he's on my side of town. He just be over here. He don't say anything. He just like, I know he's not gonna I'll be honest. I haven't stepped inside of a Goodwill in like almost 2 months. I haven't gone game hunting in 2 months.
It's been a while for me too.
It's been a very long time, and I've just been like, I gotta take some time to reset myself. Haven't put out any videos. I know a lot of people have been asking like, where the videos at? And I'm like, bro, between work and then trying to make things happen for myself, it's just like, bro, like, I know I wouldn't come across as my genuine self online the way I was the last month and a half, because people would have been able to read like something's wrong with Ness, which there was something wrong.
Hey, with Pete Princess, a good thing I might not be married. Said my husband will be looking at all my video games, board games, Pokemon collectibles, along with my shoes and skincare and books.
Yeah, just get you a gamer, dude. You be perfectly fine. Y'all be two peas in a pod.
That's right.
Zelda got him a gamer girl. They be kicking it. We all be gaming together.
We were all on Battlefield the other week.
We were this weekend.
That's what's up.
Y'all talk about Battlefield real quick.
Oh, bro, man, Battlefield 6.
Shit,
the beta's live again. I will say this: I haven't played a first-person shooter in a while, and I don't play COD. I just don't. Battlefield 6 was quite refreshing. It was quite refreshing. I think it's not all gimmicky and microtransactions this and skins that. I'm sure the game's going to eventually have some of that stuff, but gameplay wise, gun selection, map selection, there's a few things they need to tweak in the menus.
That shotgun they need to calm that shotgun down.
That
bro.
shotgun is still hitting. I tried it today.
Shotgun's dumb.
Yeah, they didn't. They say they took notes and they tried to tweak it. So I'm like, dog,
Y'all didn't tweak it.
I don't know if y'all meant by tweak, like somebody in the office was tweaking or some shit, like when he was like writing the code. But I was like, nah, I still feel like I'm being sniped by that thing. Like it's
somebody shot me from Battlefield 4. Like I'm like, damn, bro. Hold up, like it's a shotgun, man. Like
y'all
just mapped me.
The game, huh?
Oh, it's really good. It's real good.
So how y'all they made, because people were laughing at first like this ain't gonna be no good game, because the last couple of Battlefields wasn't now that great, but now this Battlefield I'm seeing this taking over the fucking internet, and like, why is it taking over there? Y'all let me know, because I haven't even played it. I'm not into these Call of Duty games no more. So I'm letting y'all, when y'all just blow the chat up, I say let them have fun.
It's grounded, man. It's a grounded shooter. It's not about like forcing and shoving all this crap down the consumer's throat to buy and purchase, and all these these battle passes and gated walls and all this crap. It's like you get in the game, you progress by doing good. Getting good at the game, and then you unlock different accessories on your guns and then skins through the game. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
And then if you want to do something during a DLC, of course we'll pay for that, but I think that's where we've kind of gotten away from it, and it's a night and day difference from COD, which is why a lot of COD players have shifted over, at least for right now. I'm pretty sure a lot of folks will go back over there.
A lot of COD streamers are getting a lot of flack because people don't want diehard Battlefield fans don't really want COD streamers.
No,
they feel like they're ruining the game, right? Every time they puts out like a meta build video, like, bro, come on, this ain't for you. This is a sandbox. People just want to have a battle sim sandbox. It's not about movement and crazy meta builds. Nobody's doing that. There's no ranked modes in Battlefield. There never really has been any. It's just a sandbox. But one of the things I found interesting is one of the big selling points of this game is they're going kind of back to Battlefield's roots. But I'm like, damn, bro, why did we stray away from this? This was working.
Yeah.
Like what you were doing, like Battlefield 4 was legit, bro. Like I love that game. And then 1 and 5 were fine, and then Battlefield 2042 was like, what is this?
What's the story behind this Battlefield?
I think it takes place in present day. There's no, it's just present day.
No futuristic anything. It's just, your typical military campaign, and I think the campaign's like 6 hours. I think it's supposedly
something like that. But it's
so I enjoy the campaign modes on Black Ops. Like that's the part I just don't like. They're going online, man. They spoiled. I mean, they ruined that for me back in the 360 era. I just don't want to do that anymore. They just ruined that for me.
That's crazy because like Battlefield. I mean, granted, they do have the single player campaigns that you can play if you don't want to play online. But like the online, especially like Bad Company 1 and 2, like that's what made 90% of the game for most people. Like including, like I'm pretty sure Ness and Zelda probably played those games back online. Like that was because I remember when I first played. My first Battlefield game was Bad Company on the 360. It came out in 2008, June. I specifically remember that because I stayed my ass in summer that entire duration playing Bad Company 1. And it was like a month after Metal Gear came out. So it was back and forth between both of those games. So if anything, it just felt more like going back to like what Zelda was saying, let's go back to its roots. Like don't know why they got away from that.
Battlefield has always had this unique identity, and I feel like 2042 started to stray away from that to maybe try to make it more mainstream to compete with COD and all that. But I'm like, you don't need to do that because you have an audience that specifically really likes Battlefield, and you need to just that's the people that are gonna keep buying your games year after year or whatever you come out with them. The new Battlefield's come out every couple of years, right? It's usually a 4 or 5 year cycle versus a COD every year. But because I feel like the Battlefield games, with the sandbox nature of them, you get so much more replayability out of them. There's always some crazy crap that happens in Conquest or whatever. It's just a great sandbox, and I think that they just got to stick to that, man. That'll keep them paid.
They had the publicity over that dude that dropped out of the fighter jet and sniped the dude from in the sky.
Oh, yeah. And then he hopped back in the fighter jet.
That's fighter jet. It was absurd, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was something for 2042.
Yeah,
but
that was the highlight of 2042.
Was that? I was
that
like,
was how they sold that game. That was exactly how they sold
that
game. Dude was in the fighter jet, flew out, jumped out the fighter jet. Fighter jet's just falling out. Now he flew out. This dude pulled out the sniper, sniped dude from I don't know how far in the sky, like point blank, bam, knocked him out. And then parachuted back down into the fighter jet and then took off.
And it took off.
It was in the fighter jet that he sniped the guy out of.
Yes.
He was coming towards him.
That's right.
He drops out, shoots the dude, and lands in his jet and takes off. I was like, okay, bro. Okay.
That's some shit you see off of Mission Impossible. Like you would think some of that is scripted, but no, that was pure skill right there.
2042, some of the levels, the 2042 level that had where the tornado would randomly happen, that was dope.
Yeah, that was tornado.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, depending on the weather, a tornado would come. And it would actually like destroy stuff. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But just overall, 2042 just didn't feel good.
I'm glad you're enjoying this game, man. When the game officially launches?
October 9th, I believe.
9th.
So you think it's going to be a big seller, huh?
I think so. I think that a lot of old Battlefield vets are coming back. They were, I think Battlefield, I don't remember if it was 1 or 5 that came before 2042, but 5 and then 2042 kind of turned people off. But I think a lot of people that were diehard Battlefield people are coming back.
Because Battlefield, like they got too inundated with trying to be like this hero shooter shit to where it's like, all right, well, we want to bring some of these people from COD over, but they like kill streaks and all this other flashy stuff. So we gotta get like that's what kind of messed up 2042 because it was more codified than all the previous Battlefield
you just gotta
games.
stay in your lane. There's plenty of people.
Yeah, man.
There's plenty of people driving this highway. Just stay in your lane.
And
you want to know why? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, I was about to say like because it just goes to show like it. For a franchise that's been around as long as that, if you change too much of it, it may not happen instantaneously, but over time you'll notice like, all right, we may have stepped on a few toes by doing X amount of changes and stuff. So I'm glad that they're finally getting back to what made that franchise. This is the first Battlefield game since Battlefield 4 that I've been really excited. So this has been almost about 12 years that I've actually been excited. That's why I was posting all those clips in the chat. But I was lighting them shit. I was lighting the chat up with those videos. I was like, oh yeah, I'm buying this. Now I'm contemplating getting the Phantom. This is like $100 after playing it like today. Well, I already made the decision, but especially after playing today, I was like, oh yeah, that's $100.
Yeah, it's a day one for me. I was excited about 2042 until I played the beta. I'm like, this doesn't feel good. It just didn't feel like Battlefield to me. I don't know.
What was it? Was it the people flying tanks in the air, people clipping through the map, or was it people on the top of buildings that was teleporting all the way to the bottom like their Goku instant transmission and then shooting people and teleporting right back up? Which one was it?
It was something like that. But Battlefield has a certain feel to it, and it's hard for me to explain. If you played several Battlefields, you know what I mean. And this one feels like Battlefield. You know what I mean? Like I can't with COD anymore. The first time I get shot by a fucking Ninja Turtle, I'm just kind of done with that shit. I'm over it.
That just, I guess that's where they've lost me with COD. The fact that I call COD like the 2K of first-person shooters.
Oh, of course, yes, that's what it is. It's 2K of first-person shooters.
It's 2K of first-person shooters, and it's like the best COD to me was Black Ops 2. And Modern Warfare 2.
Black Ops 2 is goated.
Modern Warfare 2's campaign was freaking goated, bro. I wanted a sequel just for the campaign.
Yeah.
Game,
the airport, Modern Warfare,
the airport intro, bro.
Man, going back and playing Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 is so good. Them games ain't gonna never
they can't recreate those again. Yeah.
We had Black Ops 2 and what was it? Zelda, was it Halo?
Halo Reach.
Or was it 3?
Halo Reach.
That was in 2012. So that had to been Halo. That had to been Halo 4 that came out that same year. Unless y'all went back. Unless y'all went back to Reach. I would say unless y'all went back to Reach. That's why.
Yeah, we were going
Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was so good. It was on the fucking Wii U, and people playing on the Wii U.
Black Ops 2 is
that's why I played it
goated.
on the Wii U.
Like, it's so good.
It was good on the Wii U. Hey, real quick before we're gonna pause the the Battlefield conversation, but I wanted to show y'all this real quick. I was sent this game right here by Awaken Realms, and it is a huge ass. This is Dragon Eclipse. This is a board games by Awaken Realms. If you look on the channel, I did a unboxing for one of their games that came out. It's like a Souls-like game. It's pretty difficult, but it's fun. But it's a board game. This is probably, I think, 120 to 150 bucks. But this is their new board game that's out right here. This shit is heavy.
That looks about $100 to $150.
I think they were at Gen Con.
You think so?
Yeah, they were at Gen
so.
Con. Yeah,
This right here is a huge thing. So I am not a player of this, but I'm gonna learn it one day. So I guess when I'm gonna bring this down when we go down, hopefully we try to meet Alex and everybody, but I'm probably bring this down so we can all play this. But
the art style really reminds me of Dragon Age. I just want to say,
bruh,
it really reminds me of Dragon Age.
But this is a huge box, so this is out now. You can go get Amazon and get it out. You can go to Amazon and get it. So basically, just if you like board games, guys, this might be a good one. I have not played it, so I don't know. But I mean, this thing is like freaking high quality, y'all. Look at that. This is like freaking high quality.
Yeah, from a presentation standpoint, it does look really good. Like I don't play games like that, but it does look good though.
All the 3D like printed,
3D printed stuff. Yeah, it looks like you paint them too. The figurines,
the dragons.
I think you can paint those.
Yeah. So if you guys are into stuff like that, go out and check them out. They're on just type in Dragon Eclipse on Google, and the first thing I saw popped up was Amazon. So yeah, hey, it's out there, y'all. It just, damn, that thing is heavy. I was like, they said they're gonna send me some. I say, send me what? I said, okay. They sent me this for doing the video and stuff for them. I said, oh, that's pretty dope. I never got a board game, like an actual like real board game. I'm definitely want to break this out when I got more people to play with.
Yeah, it looks chunky. Like you want to see a chunky
that
board
particular
game?
game is only single. It's either single player or one or up to two people.
Is that an Elder Scrolls board game?
What?
I'm not surprised they have one of those. I'm not sure. I'm not shocked at all. They have.
I played it at Gen Con, and I ended up buying it. But damn, this thing's like 60 pounds, bro.
Is it good?
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I thought it'd be really complicated, but it actually is not that complicated. It takes a while to set up, but it was pretty legit.
You flew home with that?
Say what?
You flew home with that?
I didn't fly. We drove, bro.
Oh, y'all drove? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were flying.
I would say that thing deserves its own suitcase. How big that shit is,
bro. The amount of stuff he got.
Somebody says $189 to $200. Oh shit. Okay, my bad. Damn.
Board games put on the pieces, man.
Yeah,
well, because the quality of the pieces is so high, because they're all like the high resolution 3D prints. And like the folks over Awaken Realms and like, you know, all the different brands that they represent. I mean, it's legit. Like they have some of the best games. I backed their stuff on Kickstarter. You know, they made that game Tainted Grail.
Yeah, Tainted Grail.
And
that's the game which is
a board game, and they have a video game. So
yeah, the video game.
I didn't know it was a board game.
Oh, also, Alex, I asked them about the collector's editions. They're on hold until the tariffs go down. So they still have probably about like 300. That's like, I think they made like 500 limited edition games, but they're waiting for the tariffs to go down because they're sending them from Sweden or something like over that way.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
I have a Kickstarter that I backed and it was fulfilled in 2023 that they still haven't shipped it due to tariffs. I like board games based on video games, so I tend to like try a lot of those to see how
I want to get that Metal Gear or that Mega Man one.
I have the Mega one. Mega Man was pretty good. It's not bad.
There's a Mega Man board game.
Yeah.
They have a Gears of War board game. There's
they got a Gears of War. Yeah, they got a Contra. They got they got that Metal Gear Solid one, that new one that came out.
What's that game on PlayStation that everybody keeps wanting a sequel to? Bloodborne. They got a Bloodborne game.
Get the fuck out here. They have a Bloodborne board game, but no Bloodborne sequel or port.
There's the Last of Us. I actually picked up several. I picked up Stardew Valley, the board game, because I played that. I picked up Dead Cells, Gwent. was the hot what a hot game. I waited in line for an hour for Gwent.
Oh, I've seen this Mega Man board game before. I just didn't know it was in the box. Okay, I need to get this now. I've seen it before,
it's pretty good.
Like bookstores and stuff like Barnes and Nobles.
It's about $50, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a Street Fighter 5 board game. It's actually not bad.
What?
It's not bad. Yeah. There's Halo Flashpoint. Halo Flashpoint is like playing 4v4 Halo multiplayer, but a board game. You set up the buildings and everything, and then you have like cards that are like headshots. Yeah.
So
next time I see you, I'll bring it, bro. Next time I see you, I'll bring it.
Hey, if you going down to the con in Arkansas, the Retro Rican one, man, bring your board games. If we all meet up, we can like do like a little board game video or some shit, you know.
Yeah,
we could do some stuff like that, you know.
Oh, they keep asking, did I get my ticket yet?
That's the wife, man. She's like,
you'll get your ticket at the door. I probably gonna get my ticket early too, because I'll come down that way and meet all of y'all. And we gotta ask, can we meet up at Alice and cook and all that kind of stuff? You know, Alice, you gotta welcome us in.
Tell him, man, you gotta welcome us in.
As long as I am, in town and available, 1000%. I mean, that would be awesome. My biggest thing right now is I've got a couple things kind of in the fire at the moment, like trying to get some things done. I've got some work stuff too. So
that's okay. If you can't, we'll have to meet like in my mom's house or somewhere. But no, if you can meet you, then that'd be awesome.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'll keep you guys in the loop.
Yeah, keep it because we all gonna try to meet, together and try to. Lisa try to do a podcast. We're gonna watch y'all do 3-4 videos. At least a podcast together, all of us. Because even Saturday said she's flying in from Canada, so you know.
Oh, she's flying in for Retro Rick's thing.
I think so. She said she. You said what now?
She said she was.
Yeah, she said she. But no, I talked to her a couple days ago about stuff. I think she said she's gonna do it. She said she's gonna. Yeah, she said.
I hope so.
I keep talking to her.
Like she's been scared the last couple of months. Like the moment she step over here, she can get an 8-star Wonder level. Like, girl, it is not that bad over here.
I told her
not 8 stars,
bro. We got some bad stuff over here in the States. I mean, of course, but it ain't that bad, bro. It ain't that bad. She said, I'm gonna be stopped. I'm gonna be this, that, and there. I was like, oh my god, yeah, like you a terrorist or some shit. Like, calm down. Not that bad over here.
But going back to y'all, I want to finish the Battlefield thing out real quick. Before we move to the next thing.
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We said our piece with it. I mean, like the best thing we can do to summarize it is, for me, it's the best experience I had from that franchise in about 13 years. I mean,
it's Battlefield 4 for me.
That's all it is. Mm-hmm. Like the franchise that I fell in love with back in 2008 is finally back in its full form, and I'm excited for October 9th, man. That's all I can say. So,
I don't think it's gonna be game of the year or anything like that, but it's a day one for me for sure.
It's probably gonna, when they say game of the year, it's probably gonna be front runner in like category of competitive shooter of the year. It's probably gonna be that. Like Call of Duty and then whatever else is coming out.
Too many people put game of the year on their stuff. I'm like, who'd you get? It was a Bass Pro Fishing Magazine's game of the year. Like,
Bass Pro Fishing game of the year.
My mama's cousin and them said this is game of the year. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, to me, like 10 or 12 games will come out a year. They'll have game of the year on the box. Like, from where? Where'd you get that? Who said that?
My mom said.
I got it from EGN.
Who?
Hey, so we got something that's not going to be game of the year, but it's really funny. And it's this right here. Madden.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, that's going to be somebody's game. That's going to be somebody's game of the year. That's gonna be somebody's game.
What's going on with this? I haven't seen this.
Just look at this bullshit.
Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
He said stop. They said stop. He said, I don't want to see anymore.
That's no cheat code, baby. It's just you. Hey, it's a mirror. It's not fantasy. It's facts. You know what? Oh, let's get it.
Oh no! Man, that's the hair dude. Man, got his faded all.
You got the Madden fade.
First of all, dear Nintendo, we want to thank you so much for putting black folks in a video game commercial. We love you for that. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. But dang, all we do is don't play sports, guys. I mean, you got our culture, you got the barbershop. It just feel like they was really in control.
They were trying super hard, bro.
They were really trying super hard, man. They was like, yeah, we got black folks in the barbershop talking shit. You're not really talking shit because we family friendly. I know y'all like football. I know y'all like Madden. I know y'all like 2K. I know y'all want to buy this Switch.
I mean, we do joke a lot about, that demographic. We be clowning on this podcast about we go down to GameStop or whatever game store. We like, we meet somebody like, hey, you be on that 2K, you be on that, man. I mean, bro,
they got it.
They feed into it. They know what the demographic is.
I find it hilarious with it being the Switch, and you can go everywhere. The first thing that popped in their mind is, where can we film this at? A barbershop. I'm like, oh my god.
What was dumb about it is they didn't even have the consoles in their hand; they had controllers.
You went to
a barbershop and hooked it up to a TV.
I know.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've been to plenty of barbershops where they have Xboxes and PlayStations. What's different than that?
No, bro. Oh no!
That's a skit.
I like that.
That's a skit right there. Hold on,
a black Kendo ad.
Miyamoto gonna show up in the next direct with a do-rag on.
No, don't do that. Leave Miyamoto out of this.
and that man basically retired. He's chilling now.
And it's not even.
Oh my god!
I mean, I ain't tripping on it by any means. I'm not a Madden fan like that, so it is what it is.
If they doing this with Madden, what they gonna do with 2K next month?
You know what? But I think I told y'all, my first experience when I had my Switch 2 out was I was at a car dealership. I was at the dealership getting my truck worked on, and one of the salesmen came up to me, black dude. He's like, man, you be able to play a new Madden on there? That was the first question he asked me.
They know.
He's like, I got PlayStation 5 at the crib. I be on the Madden all day, man. I'm just trying to see if they got that Madden. I want to play it on the go. I'm like, I think that it's coming. Yeah, it's coming.
You can play 2K on the go before, I thought.
Yeah, that sounds like, do you need a Switch 2 for your Madden? And you could play it on much better devices and have better quality.
Yeah.
I would
yeah,
say
but if you're on the road, I mean, it depends, right? Like if they optimize it for the hardware, it actually plays well in handheld mode. I mean,
but I can
see the attraction.
They did.
Oh, they did. No, I don't know.
No.
I don't play the games.
So here's the weird part about the Switch 2, right? That a lot of people are not realizing. First of all, Nintendo didn't give people a lot of developmental kits right now. So these first year games is going to be hit or miss. A really good hit was WWE 2K25. Tremendous hit, uncomparable with the PS5. Street Fighter 6, tremendous game.
Street Fighter 6 is pretty well optimized.
Really optimized, really good. Third-party game, but then you get the Madden and all the kind of EA and all these kind of games. It's kind of like, even Mario Party Jamboree has some So we excuse me, we're seeing with these third-party companies that the Switch 2 and the DSLL, whatever it is, are really, really, really great, are really doing really, really good. But
yeah, it's interesting too that optimization feels like it's all over the place for some of these games, right?
Yeah.
It just Street Fighter 6 was well optimized, but then you have it's
the PS4 version. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just really excited when I got WWE 2K25, right? Because I'm like, God dang, 18 was horrible, but 25 was comparable to the PS5. When you can get something comparable to the PS5, like on Street Fighter and WWE, the Switch 2 was a great freaking purchase. Yo.
Yeah. I mean, is the textures aren't as high res for Street Fighter 6, but the frame rate is good and the netcode is still good for Street Fighter 6. So even playing it online from your handheld console, I mean, it was pretty smooth.
It was, man. But this 2K, I mean, not 2K, but this Madden is not doing so great right now. But Nintendo knows, coming people who buy a Switch 2 for Madden, they're not going to care about this. They're going to struggle through it all. As long as they got Madden on the go, they got their Madden fix, or they wait to get that Call of Duty fix. They don't care. But gamers like
That
us
is
who
true.
watch this stuff, we kind of care. Other folks don't care. They can say Madden on the go. Let's do it. Oh, what's up, my cousin? Hey, what's up, Professor Ross? Man, what's up? He said late, but here. Man, thank you, man. Professor Ross, we talked today. Talked to my cousin. He said he late, but here. What's up, guys? Hope y'all doing good. Now I know me and him, we don't play no sports games. He ain't buying the black folks games. He ain't doing the Black Nintendo games. He said the
Wow. Wow.
He said, "Wow."
Wow.
He said late, but here. That's up, Professor Ross. One thing we got a little something for you, Mega. What you got for the good professor?
Gee, I'm feeling good tonight, people. You know, we got good friends, we got good acquaintances, and nothing does any better than people dropping them duckets in the chat. Hey, shout out to you, Professor Ross, for showing up here and supporting people. Cause you know, we on that, we talking about that Madden, that 2K, but we can guarantee you that them 20 duckies ain't going towards them, they ain't going towards the Madden Ultimate Teams or them My Player Parks for the VC for 2K. Just shout out to your brother. Your money is well spent here. Yeah.
What the hell? He said what? Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, this dude is so funny. Every time, every
that
week,
money
boy.
on no Ultimate Teams or no My Player Part. Shit.
Oh man.
That'd be
Bro.
the first thing people be running to you, man. I'm gonna buy this Madden, this 2K. I'm spending about $200 on microtransactions. I'm gonna go over to the My Player Part so I can start
No,
off with
$32,000.
it.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk
Yeah,
about
let's talk about
that.
that because 2K, you don't pay $50. People don't pay $50 for 2K. They buy the game and then they drop like 500 on VC so they can have a 90 rated character on day one, which just blows my mind. But
Let's get
yeah,
into that now. I got my whiteboard ready, so let's go ahead. Let's talk.
oh
Let's-
man, got a whole,
Yeah, I got
got a whole 5-point presentation
I got my
worked out over
whiteboard
here.
ready. I was like, hey, let's get into it, man. We're gonna deconstruct it and get it down to the microeconomics how this shit runs. So let's get into it.
All
Okay,
right,
so right here,
go ahead.
like,
Go ahead.
so
Yeah,
basically, we're gonna put right here, and I went to his channel and talked and asked some questions and stuff, and he's gonna be a little defensive about it. I understand it, but you know,
Why'd be defensive? I mean, you putting it out there for the world to see.
You don't want to
so-
put the key
Yeah, we
out
wouldn't
there.
know unless you told
Yeah.
us.
It's kind of funny because you know, like he let me put this up here so I can get this right here.
I was like, yeah, everybody needs to see
He
this
wants to be you know, a good YouTuber. You know, he want to be a YouTuber. So it says, this man spent $32,000 on NBA 2K25, right? And it just shows it right here that
Oh, for my team?
yeah, he
Oh
virtual
my
currency, and he shows his
God.
virtual currency right here, y'all. And it's just like this right here. This guy, he's a YouTuber. You can go look him up and stuff. I want to make it as a YouTuber and you know try to do something that's different. But this man, over the last year, he spent all this money opening packs, and it was funny. Me and my cousin were talking about some stuff today. Professor Ross is a Call of Duty player out there who has like over 300,000 subs, or close to like 5, whatever. But his views are like on a low end, like 300K. So he can do this. As a smaller YouTuber with like 4,000 subs, you don't need to do this. This is stupid. This is bad financial.
Oh my, 100%. And like,
you don't do this.
people
It's
complain
a
about-
bad way. to spend
yeah,
This is
Not
not
a
a
bad
car.
way.
You can buy a car.
Not a bad way to waste
that's
32.
that would pay my car off. Like no shot. I'd pay my
Pretty
car off.
much that would play off a lot of people's like.
It's got a
yeah, you can-
T46 Dominic. Not a bad way to spend $10,000.
Oh God, he didn't.
Mm.
But this is why, like, people bitch about companies doing predatory microtransactions like this. It's because people buy it.
And
They
see,
wouldn't be selling it if there were nobody buying it.
I understand if you made a video, like if this guy right here had like, if his video hit like 300,000, yes, you could probably pay off all this shit. You could probably make 32,000 on one video, but you're not. And anybody who's doing YouTube, don't do this stupid shit.
Bruh.
Don't do it.
Well, the funny thing
Especially
is,
not right here.
it's like,
Hold on.
there's more-
Hold on. Even if you make it with one video, that's one video. How you gonna capitalize on the rest of the videos as a YouTuber?
Bro, that's
You shouldn't do this if you don't have the subs or you
Mm.
don't have the like making like 30 like making 100K videos, 100K videos, 100K videos after a video after video. You don't do this as a young YouTuber.
We
This is
also
stupid.
don't know this man's pockets either.
No,
So-
we don't know his
yeah,
pocket either.
I mean,
Clearly, he got money. To
Yeah,
be
he got
able
money.
to drive.
Or he's just terrible with money. There's
Or
also
that
that.
Yeah, but there's
but on
other people.
average-
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
listen, there's other
He
people
said he got
making money
money.
off of the fact that he spent $32,000 and they're talking
Yep.
about it. So,
Mhm.
like,
True.
I mean, if this was a viral marketing thing to be able to get his notoriety up so that people will engage with his channel, I mean, it's working because we're talking about it,
Yep.
and there's multiple other YouTubers
That's fair.
and people in the gamosphere that are talking about it because there's
Yep.
articles about it. It's all over Twitter.
But how
It's
long,
everywhere.
But how long would it last? You know?
Well, but it's like the thing though. It's like it's an investment. If he put $32,000 in advertising versus $32,000 in going viral like this, which one is he going to get more people paying
Word of
attention
mouth
to his shit?
Always does more.
Mhm.
Bruh.
And he's gonna get it. It may take a little while.
yeah, it might take a while.
I mean, here's the
I
thing.
hope it works out for him. I really do.
I do too. I mean, it's just
Here's my thought, right? It's microtransactions and the access to be able to buy this stuff is a very dangerous slope because I think this was the hugest argument when the whole microtransactions thing first started, right?
Yeah.
Kids having access to the credit card in the game and putting those guidelines, codes, and passwords in there so kids can't just go in and just buy whatever skin they want, Fortnite, all this crap. And like, oh, my kid just dropped $1,000 on, skins and V-Bucks and packs and all this crap, and you can't get a refund back, right? So I think that was like the first thing. Now we have these guidelines. I'll tell you right now, have I spent money on stuff in games? Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
we all have.
We all have. Hell, Warframe. I unfortunately, y'all heard this story. I probably dropped over $2,000 in Warframe, but that was over the course of like 3 years.
That game is pay to win, though.
And like
Definitely.
again, like there is an option. You can play and grind for probably 42, 64, probably 3 or 4 weeks to get the one item, or you can go buy it with platinum.
see. But the thing is, it's like, and it's interesting because in Europe they got legislation against a lot of this stuff because of the drop rates are so low that this is considered gambling. So they had to either increase the drop rates or they had to decrease. Like they had to do some stuff about it. And it's like,
I heard
about
about
that.
trouble for that too. I think EA did for Star Wars
absolutely. All of
Battlefront.
them have.
See,
And the thing is, just microtransactions, it's like they actually use, consultants in the field who deal with gambling. And they're like, how do we gamify doing the microtransactions to get people hooked to be able to spend more money? Because they're like, they're making the money off those microtransactions. And it's interesting because they tried to pull this shit in Gears of War, right? Gears of War 4 and 5 had like these little packs that you could buy, and you could buy currency and you could buy irons and like all this shit. I never bought shit, and I am the biggest Gears of War like nerd on the planet. And I was like, no, I'm not spending the money. If I can't earn it, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the rate of currency that you can earn in the game versus just buying it is like stupid. Now, granted, these are just cosmetic. They're no like, one-ups to like, it's not a pay-to-win situation like the basketball and the football games can be. But I mean, at the same time, I'm like, I'm not paying for cosmetics, and I'm, sure shit. And it's like, if you come in and tell me, hey, like the Diablo mobile game, played the shit out of it,
I was
grinded the shit
about to
out of
mention
that.
that game.
Did not spend a penny.
Yeah, that
on
was.
it.
Diablo Immortal. There's
That
people that
was
spent $400,000 in that game.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah,
I'm not
the
spending
whales.
any of that.
It's
There's like
everywhere. So right here, look, like Professor Ross said, I can only imagine. Said COD Cold War was the first. He was the first that really bought packs for the zombies. I mean, it's everywhere. It's just not in 2K. I mean, this shit.
I like what Antique says here too. He says, "What does that do for gamers watching? That sets a bad and or unrealistic example," which is true. It's very true because you're going to have an audience of younger gamers out there that do have access to their parents' credit cards or codes. Like, hey, and like that's the primary focus that you want to be careful with because willpower to say like, hey, I can't buy this,
because you
or
can
I
just do
can't
like
get-
this, really quick.
it's
and
just
then
a
you
quick
spin.
tap of like
Mhm.
approve or yes, and then boom, it's already charged. And like, I'm sure this gentleman knew what he was doing when he was spending $32,000 because it's coming straight out of his account. But I'm like, when is too much like for the same game enough, right? Like,
Yeah.
I get it. Like, there's certain games that we put hundreds and hundreds of hours in because we love playing that game, because we love playing with our friends. Maybe someone found some secret item, and the only way you're going to get it to drop is either one through grinding another couple hundred hours or just going to buy it if the game gives you that option. Perfect example in Destiny, when we had raids, when Destiny 1 dropped, Vex Mythoclast was the gun everybody wanted from Vault of Glass.
Yeah.
Everybody
I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Everybody wanted that game, and it was one of the hardest drops to get. Some people, I know a guy who did over 200 raids
No
and
drop.
never got it to drop once. And I knew a dude that got it on his second try and stopped playing the game after that.
I was like, I did get it on
You're
my second
talking.
try.
Oh, you're talking about.
How does that make sense?
You're talking about Destiny 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, if you're talking about Destiny 2, y'all remember the, what was it called, the Eververse or whatever that market was?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all remember
Eververse,
that?
Eververse came out in
That was the
Destiny
Ever.
1.
Yeah, it came out. in Destiny.
Oh, it was far worse on Destiny 2 though. Y'all saw
Yes.
that
Yeah.
shit. I said,
But a lot of
yo,
that stuff is cosmetic, though. It's
Yeah.
ships and
Mhm.
stuff. And I mean,
You know what kind of started back in, now that I think about this shit? Remember like avatars at 360 when we first started doing that shit? They just got used to doing that shit. It was like, oh, you can buy these glasses, or you can buy these Jordans, you can buy this right here. Yeah, I dabble in that shit because you want your avatar to be decked out, or you buy this background and shit, you buy this hat. It's like
it was fucking horse
Yeah,
armor
but
from
you
a
can
book.
get a lot of that stuff too
Mhm.
free, and then like certain like achievements would unlock stuff, and
Yep.
you could
Yeah.
like buy,
Here-
not buy, but like you know if you got well, I already said the achievements. Never mind. That was the other one that unlocks those things.
well, no, we
sometimes.
get what you're talking about. Like unlock this special
Yeah.
shit. You don't have to start. You don't have to start at the beginning. You can start at the fucking top if you get a new game. You know,
Here-
you can like
It's
start
the
like-
damn horse armor situation.
That's why I just said fucking horse armor, bro. Oh my god.
Hear me out.
Hey,
Hear me
meat grips. Hey, meat grips in the chat. Tick Buzz game.
Yes.
Meat grips. What's up? Love you, man. You also go make sure y'all check out his podcast with him and Game Raymer, Game Master.
Oh yeah.
He said y'all need to be playing Fortnite. Grind to level 100 for the White Ranger and level 90 for the Green Ranger. But don't sleep on the other Rangers for he's being sarcastic.
Dang.
3,600 V. That's the equivalent
God.
to like what, $40, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's the
$40.
equivalent to like 40. Yeah, they
That's
can jump off.
Steve,
Man,
is that how much is 3,600 Vivos? Is that like $40?
Man, they
How
can
much
go
is that?
playing oncoming traffic for that shit. Talking about 3,600 in V-Bucks. Like
God
for some
dang.
Power Ranger skins? Nah, we
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Like when the Dragon Ball Z, when the Dragon Ball skins came out, I definitely wanted to play Fortnite. I just I don't hate Fortnite. It just that's past me right now, man.
$52.46.
Nah.
$52.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
right.
my
because-
gosh. So you're gonna
because
get all. So if you buy all the Power Rangers, how much you spending? Like $100, $200?
Close.
$20 million.
100 billion.
Wait a minute, it's six
And-
Rangers.
and-
Well,
Yeah,
if you're talking about the original.
7. There's 7. Because the white and the green ranger.
Yeah,
They're the
yeah,
same
that's
guy, but they're
The
they're
same
7.
guy,
So
but
remember in Call of Duty,
Oh
they
my
wanted
God.
$80 for all 4 turtles. Remember that?
Yep.
yeah. And people
Mhm.
paid it.
And let me tell you how
People
scum.
paid it. And
let me
y'all
tell you how-
complain about $80 games, but y'all out here buying Rangers and turtles on.
But
man,
guess
I
Nicki,
don't
what?
wanna
Nicki
be-
They ain't buying
Minaj
no
and
other
shit.
game.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Look,
They ain't
Steve
buying
said,
no other
look,
game. They
he
playing
said,
the same
time
game.
free because I got 2 kids playing. Steve,
Oh,
you got it,
son.
bro.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh
Yeah.
nah,
man.
bro. I can't mess with Fortnite, bro. The first time I shot somebody, they turned into a Victorian house. Nah, fam.
Yep.
I was done with that shit. I was
Yeah.
done with that shit. I was
Wait,
like,
it's not a
nah.
house.
Yeah, because they started building.
Because the build mode, because people like the way people play I'm pretty sure they play it now, but back in 2017, 18, when I was playing it, you shoot somebody one time and they will build the Great Wall of China just to avoid getting shot.
To a skyscraper on your ass instantly.
And then the way I watched this one YouTuber for like 5 minutes just to see how he explained building. It's like he's like coked up with Adderall and G Fuel, like the way he be moving his mouse and like the clicks on his. I was like, bro, you gotta do all that shit just to get one kill? Nah, that's
why I never played.
What were you about to say earlier?
I may be showing my age, but I said, man, that's a kid. That's definitely a young man game right there.
Hear me out. I think this is where we're going, and I hate saying it out loud, but I think we are going to go. There is going to eventually become a time where there are going to be ads in the game.
If you don't pay for the ads, it's already ads in the game. It's already ads on
Street Fighter 5. Like Street Fighter 5 does it. They have
like when you got
they have Red Bull and shit in the background. Yeah.
No. I'm talking about actually cut. Like 30 seconds.
No, some games did that. Like some Capcom's game, I think it was Street Fighter did that for a little while. They cut that shit out.
Oh, you mean like how mobile games do it?
Yes.
Like you go to a level and it stops. You have to watch an ad first. Oh, nah, bro. No.
Hey,
no.
Listen. More power to person. Like we was talking about earlier. Like if Steve got the money and doing it, he can do that. You can do that, and him and his wife and kids. If he's comfortable doing it, he makes it good. He got great game room, and he gets sponsors and stuff. You can do it. Just know what you're getting into. Don't get overwhelmed because $32,000 on one fucking game, and you ain't got nothing to show for it. You ain't got no videos. I mean, maybe in the future you have something to show for it, but like, don't do that. Don't do stupid stuff like that. If as a creator, if you can't make money off of it. 4,000 views is not making no money.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not putting a dent into $32,000. If you had like $100,000 video, 100K video for like 3 or 4 videos, then yeah, I said go ahead. But also too, we don't know what we don't know his pockets. But still, even though we don't know his pockets, and you trying to be a creator, I still think $32,000 could have been spent on courses, thumbnails, good editing, other kind of stuff. I wish I had $32,000 to film my channel. I mean, to put in my channel, like more. I'd be having good lights, more cameras, all kind of stuff. I'd be having like that's just how I think as a creator. Other creators are, but like I said, you're welcome to do whatever you want. Just be smart about it.
I mean, clearly he enjoys the game. So
yeah,
once the next one comes out, people are going to move on from it, and
I was about to say what makes that investment worse is he did that with a yearly installment basketball game, bro.
Right.
Everything that you do in that game will be completely null and void within less than 365 days. So that is a terrible investment. Now, as Ness was saying, he may have dropped $2,000 in like Warframe, but he did that over a span of what, 3 years? Yeah. And how many Warframe games have been out since? One.
That's it.
Just one with some expansions. Yeah, and they keep adding stuff. So that's different.
This is the perfect time where they should have had NFTs. Like this is where it makes sense. Like if I bought like a pair of Jordans in my 2K25 and it's an NFT, those are my Jordans, and I should be able to then pull them over to the next game without there being any problem. So it's like if they have that stuff coming with you, and that's how they moved along with like NFTs in gaming, bro. Could you imagine, like, let's say you're playing Zelda and it's like you pick up some version of the sword or shield or whatever, and it's like bespoke to you, and then it's like the next Zelda you get to auto import all your stuff with you, so you got your gear with you and stuff like that. You may not be able to have access to it until a certain point in the game, but your shit is safe, right? And then you can still use it once you unlock, a certain level or, get through so much of the story or whatever. And it's like, that's to me where they dropped the ball on like the whole entire NFT thing. And I'm just kind of like, look, it's like, there's a time and a place. And if they had done that from the jump, people would have been all over it. And then it's like, if you spend $32,000, somehow it's not a big deal because you're kind of like, well, this is going to continue on through every iteration of that game. And if
you
when
maybe
he
sell
gives
it
that
later.
account to somebody, it's worth something.
Yeah.
Hey, so speaking of that, I just thought about. I think that's what GTA 6 is going to do too.
Oh, bro, that's going to be the most spent on any game on the planet.
I really do think GTA 6 is going to change the industry.
Yeah,
on a lot of stuff because I think it's going to have so many new creators. There's going to be some millionaires in that stuff. it's not only going to be just a game to enjoy, but people are going to find a way to monetize that for themselves. And especially if you're a creator and you like a music curator or something like that, you can say music, or you can sell if the rumors are true, selling music, selling t-shirts, selling stuff inside of GTA 6. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's going to change everything. It's going to change everything, because just think how many people will come out the woodwork. You think we joke about Madden and 2K. How many more of those people are going to come out because of GTA 6 and buying systems and stuff like that? This is going to sell PlayStation Pros like hotcakes.
Yeah.
If they come out and say, I guarantee they're going to make a PlayStation Pro GTA 6, and I guarantee the market say the best place to play PlayStation 5 Pro. I guarantee those pros are going to fly off the shelves, because people are waiting. People, you know how many people?
Yeah.
I wait till PS6 come out. No, now GTA 6 out, and then what can I play at best?
It's not selling weed in GTA Online. No.
Who says oh yeah, selling weed
leaks
too,
right
bro.
now. I've been reading some of the leaked information on this game, and I was like, holy crap, the realism of this game is just absurd.
Yeah,
Like,
but did you play 5e?
I've had like 7 different versions of 5.
Look at this. Hold on. Did y'all see what Steve said? Look at this. He said, my kid just got the new Jordan 4s for back for school, and I said, since Fortnite now has sneakers that you can buy for $5 or 800 V-Bucks, I said, for $300 sneakers, why don't they include a QR code? That would be.
See,
that would make sense. Yeah, that would make that would make sense.
Crossover stuff.
Yeah,
some of that stuff.
I think a lot of stuff. That's what GTA 6 is going to probably do. I think you're going to have stuff like that. Like, I think you're going to have businesses like, hey, man, meet me in GTA 6 and get this right here. You go get a haircut, man. Come and get a haircut in GTA 6 or some shit. You know,
they're going to be passing QR codes in real life.
Music, you know, creating their own content in there.
Bro, have y'all ever heard of this game called Second Life?
Yeah, I heard Second Life.
Mm-hmm. People used to literally make a living off of making stuff and selling it to other people in Second Life. People made a living doing that stuff. It was crazy.
What, it's $500 million, right? Right now that they put into this game, right?
They said allegedly
$8 billion.
upwards to like 1.7 million. I mean,
I know it's $8 billion.
8 billion. Yeah, it's like allegedly upwards to like 1.8 billion or some shit like that.
Oh, 1.8 billion for the game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this game gonna make, you know what? You know this is gonna be a
Grand Theft Auto is not just a game; it's an experience, bro. Like it's a. I can't even think of the word, but it's not a cultural moment, but you know what I mean. It's not just a game;
it's a phenomenon.
It's going to be $100 game that no one's going to bat an eye about. They're going to pay that $100. I'll pay it. I mean, because it's GTA 6, and I actually do want to play the game.
Oh my god, GTA 5! Like I was blown away by what they did with that game, and I didn't actually play through GTA 5 until like 2 or 3 years ago.
Speaking of GTA 5, you know, when I showed y'all all the Goodwill stuff, I mean the punch out stuff, this was in it. This was like $3 today. But still, look, PS5, GTA 5. Come on, this is on the PS3, the PS4, the PS5. This is a 15-year game.
Yeah. That game could have literally followed somebody when they were just entering first grade, not a graduate in high school. That's how old that shit is, and it has been going.
It still holds up. Yep. The online from that is still being played.
Oh yeah, the GTA Online role playing. Have y'all seen some of those videos?
The guy that's the cop, bro.
Yeah, the cop.
I love that guy, bro.
He's like,
he said, "You do a little damn thing."
You do a dance. Do like that here. Go ahead. Yep. And go do a little backflip.
I love that guy's channel, bro. He's hilarious.
Oh, hey, somebody just thank you, Nicholas is coming in. He was saying like he regrets selling DuckTales too, man. Shit.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a hard one.
That's a good one.
That's hard.
Pause.
Oh,
speaking of Call of Duty too, look, hey, I got that on the Vita today also.
Yeah, look, nice. I was like, that Black Ops. Oh, it's the Vita version. Okay,
yeah, the Vita version of Black Ops.
Yo, I saw a kid.
I want to start collecting more Vita games.
Vita's legit. Speaking of Vita, I saw a kid. When I sat down to play a game at one of the events, I was at a Gen Con. This kid could have been 15, 16 years old. He pulled out a PS Vita with some earphones attached to it and was playing something while we were waiting on our game to start. I was like, that's what's up. Boy,
yeah.
Okay.
The Vita, hey man, the Vita. I absolutely love the PlayStation Vita. That's one of my favorite handhelds.
Oh my god, Vita, so good.
The Nintendo DS, like people be most of the game. I'm just getting excuse to show the games I got today, but like these two right here, I got like Brain Age and Big Brain. No, I absolutely love Brain Age. Like when Brain Age 1 came out, and you like you turn like the 3D or 2DS and like do stuff and do puzzles.
A whole like a book. Yeah, I remember. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is one of those games that actually do like make you smarter. You play every day and stuff. It like helps your brain function and stuff. I love these games like this, man. This shit is. What you like?
I low key played Nintendogs back in the day, bro.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie to this.
I don't know why. I was like, I can't stop playing this. This is ridiculous.
It is. You like pets in like Nintendogs. It was. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That was like they sold a lot of Nintendogs, bro. A lot of Nintendogs.
Nintendogs was actually pretty good. I was like, all right.
They like I said, Nintendo. They know what they're doing their handheld, but that Vita, man. Oh man, that Vita is so sweet. That Vita,
Sony took a shot at the king, man, and they almost they barely missed. You know what I mean with the handheld space.
Only reason they missed is because they gave up.
Mm-hmm.
They gave up, and also they were stubborn. Like
nobody
want to pay $100 for a goddamn.
If they hadn't given up, it would have.
The PSP fucked them up because the security stuff on the PSP. Well, the PSP was just a complete security hole. Like we used to make the joke that they sold, 8 million PSPs in 7 games because everybody could pirate them.
Yep.
And then they knee-jerk reacted with the Vita to that. It just made it so hard to do anything that it just became ridiculous.
With that PSP Go, I remember when people hacking that one when it came out.
My PSP was my portable emulator for a long time, but it had so many good games on it, man. It's a console that I've been rediscovering as I've been collecting for it. I was like, that was on the PSP, and I'll play it. I'm like, dude, this game is legit.
Remember, the PSP, like when you buy, like I remember exactly this because this is one of the games I bought day one. Because if you buy Ratchet and Clank, I think it was Into the Nexus, you get the PSP version for it. Like
they were doing that.
Yeah, they were doing that. Yeah.
And it was on the disc when you like put it in, then you like download it from the disc, and then you can put it like from the PS3 to your PS Vita. I like, this is so good.
And you could get PS1 games via the PSN store.
Yes,
bro. They were, man. They took a swing at Nintendo in the handheld space, and they took a good swing.
I remember having the PSP Go, but I remember after a while I disliked it because there was a bunch of games that wasn't on the digital storefront, so I had to get an actual PSP 3000 just to get some of the physical games.
For the UMD.
For the UMD. So yeah, that was nice little device. That was a nice little device.
UMDs had their own set of problems, but I mean the PSP and then the follow up with the Vita, I was like, man. I got a Vita day one. I think I still have my day one Vita, but
the battery. Vita. I'm saying if you got your day one PSP, it's time for a new battery because them batteries are exploding.
Blow up. Yep.
Some batteries like this. They fat.
The motherfuckers fat. They big.
They do. But man, oh my gosh, that was great. Yo, let's talk about something else too. Like speaking of like the news and stuff. The video game wars are officially over.
What?
Put down your flags, put down your guns. PlayStation, Xbox is over. It's over. Nintendo, I would say Nintendo won, but it seems like Nintendo won.
Nintendo wasn't even in the war.
No, they weren't even in the war.
They were just like y'all a little bit over there, like fighting each other.
If anything, Nintendo was the stadium that they were fighting the war in.
I thought you said video game awards are over. I was like, what? We're not gonna have a video game awards this year?
Oh no, video game
war.
Sorry,
my fault.
Sorry, I've been drinking a little bit. Video game war.
Yeah, I've been drinking again.
The
video game war has been over for a long time. People just didn't realize it.
Yeah, I've been drinking.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I feel like a lot of times, I mean, the rhetoric was, oh God, man, like Twitter was like ground zero for that shit. And it was fucking.
You was right in the middle of that shit too.
It was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, but you know what though? I wasn't really worrying because it's like, again, because of the way I play games and collect games and have been in it to win it since the beginning. I was always like, this is really kind of stupid. Now, I had friends on both sides of the fence, and those friends hated each other, and I would be in their spaces. But it's like, the reality is the reality.
Because they preferred a piece of plastic over another. That shit's crazy.
My bad, y'all. I thought I said awards. Sorry. Video game wars, not awards. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like one of those things where it's like if people are fighting and complaining and saying all kinds of stupid shit, it's just kind of like, really? It's like, this goes back to that whole entire thing where they have that parasocial relationship with their console. they're like married to it, and it's like, oh, you're talking about the homie, so I got to jump in. And it's like, even though I didn't start the fight, I'm gonna start swinging, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, this
Alex
is
is like
stupid.
a
It's
good.
a fucking plastic box.
Alex
Yeah, I
loves a
mean,
good argument. He
and
loves a
I'll
good argument.
argue. I mean, because see, the thing is though, if you're arguing from a point of ignorance,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let go. If you're arguing from a point of like, you're trying to say some stuff that doesn't really make any logical sense or whatever, and the problem is in that community, there was a shit ton of that. Now,
Mhm.
interestingly enough, ever since Microsoft made all of its announcements, and you can play anywhere, you can play it on my balls, you can play it on the TV, you
You can play it on my
refrigerator.
balls.
It's like they were like, everybody was like, okay, Microsoft threw in the towel. So
Brother.
you can't keep championing for something when the company itself is like, bruh, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, my balls.
Play
I'm
on
about
my
to walk
balls.
to my wife and be like, "You want to play some Xbox?"
The sticks have been replaced with ball. The
But you
sticks
know
have been
what,
replaced
though?
with balls.
It's kind of like disheartening a little bit because like how all of us kind of grew up doing this, Sega Nintendo, which was really healthy, but it was fun because going on the playground, going to school or whatever, lunch, like, man, yeah, I get this on Sega, but man, they play better on the Super Nintendo. Now I play better on here. Well, hey, bring your Sega. I bring my Super Nintendo, and we take turns. It was good, friendly, like
Yeah.
oh man, I ain't know this is on the Super Nintendo. Man, I ain't know this is on Genesis. And going back and forth. Oh, y'all got blood? Yeah, we ain't got blood. Man, I wish we had blood, man. Just it was just like an innocent good thing. And then like the internet came and just
Yeah,
made it
that's
worse.
what changed everything, right? Because when you're having that conversation, if you talk crazy to somebody, that can smack you on
Yeah.
the internet. That you could be a warrior on the internet because you're not gonna get any comeuppance for it.
Oh yeah, but then you get all the people that are like, meet me outside. It's like, I was like bad Bobby up in this bitch. It's like people are like, meet me at the outlet mall and I'll kick your ass. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody coming to the outlet mall to do nothing. Shut the fuck up. It's like I mean, there's so many bitch made people on the internet that if you actually put those people in the same room at the same time, first of all, they'd have to have the physical strength to be able to get up out of their chair because usually they're just like spilling out of that thing and don't have enough
They're
stamina
spilling out.
outside of walking to the fucking refrigerator.
Sweaty
You know what I'm
neck
saying?
beards in the bottom of your
Absolutely, those
mom's
fucking neck beard
basement.
incels. Fuck all of them.
And the
I
only
mean,
exercise
I
they got
got-
us to the only exercise they got us to the refrigerator and back. You're right.
Yeah, and it's like you just kind of sit back there and you're like, bruh, it's like I'm not even pretending to worry about your dumb ass. And then when they have bad takes on top of it, and it's
Yeah.
like you could tell that it's like, they don't read books, they don't watch the news, they don't read the newspaper, they don't know anything about the world, and they come in there and all of a sudden they become a fucking financial analyst talking about like Nintendo
boy, I
numbers
know
or
exactly
like
what you're talking
Microsoft's
about,
numbers.
yeah.
I'm like, bitch, you don't even know what those fucking numbers are. Like, get your own numbers up so you can start talking about that shit.
Alex, you see, Alex is really
I
invested
be
in it.
I be in some of those spaces with Alex. I know exactly what he was talking about, and the people
Bro,
he
I
alluding
don't-
to like, yeah.
I don't know how y'all do it on Twitter, bro. Twitter's the place I go. Well, I'm feeling just too good about humanity as a whole. I just go to Twitter and it just brings me right back down to reality. I'm like, oh, this is
I
where
try
all
to
this
stay
shit
less
is.
and less on Twitter now, man, because I try to like get my feed where I can like get like good fun news and something. But when I see that stuff, I block because it's like
I have to reset. I have to reset everything, like all the search engine and everything, because it's like every so often some of that nonsense will start creeping in again. They'd be like, oh, why am I getting this in my feed? Like, get out of here. I don't want to see none of this craziness.
Bro, Twitter is because y'all know I be in them Twitter streets, but every now and then I'm like, man, I gotta stay away from that shit. Like what happened like, a couple of days ago with Battlefield 6, I was on there just looking up like some news related stuff, and then a clip goes viral of this person cheating in Battlefield 6. You can clearly tell he's cheating because you can see a fucking aimbot to where he's like shooting. He turned his cursor to where he was snapped onto a person, but he couldn't see it, but he was behind a rock. I'm like, bro, that's clearly a fucking aimbot. I can see there's an aimbot, but there's people gaslighting other people within that comment section to make it seem like he wasn't cheating. And I'm like, bro. Nah.
Yeah, they were.
Oh my God.
Exactly. I think I even shared the guy
You
who
saw that
is an
too?
actual aimbot programmer was like, no, this is an aimbot because it's literally what I do
Yep.
for a living, and it's making
Yeah.
aimbots.
It's at the very least Cronus Zen, right? It's like streamers will be like, look at this new anti-recoil, no recoil build. And I'm like, it's
And
because
then
you're
the-
using Cronus, bro.
And
Like,
then
let's-
there was people like, we a part of the aiming community. I said, what the fuck do you an aiming community? What I feel like a bunch of stuff was coming up that I probably have no business knowing about, but I've never in my 35 years of being on this planet heard of the aiming community.
So
I've been playing first-person shooters for like 30 years. I've never heard of that shit.
I think I know what it is. So there's this there's an aim trainer called Calyx, and there's an actual competitive scene for it for an aim trainer, and that's the aiming community. Yeah.
I've never heard of that shit until like 2 days ago.
Well, it's
I'm
like
not even gonna hold you. I've never heard of it.
It's like the Olympics thing that they do where it's like all the athletes are juiced and it's like, well, who's the best human even with the juice? And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yep. So I'm like, bro, I know I'm like either everybody's cheating or it's just an echo chamber of nothing but gaslighting people into making other people think they don't cheat, but they're cheating themselves. I'm like, nah.
Well, you know, the funny thing is about 70% of Twitter is bots. So there is that
too.
Like have y'all seen Superman?
Oh yeah, you haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, it's a small spoiler, but it's not a big spoiler. No, it's not a big spoiler. It's a part in Superman where they show the internet, and it's a bunch of monkeys talking shit.
Yep.
It's like they type it. It looks.
He's like,
it's so funny.
I made these monkeys make these stories about you.
Yes, it's so fucking funny because they just like to type it. It's like the internet, and it's like everybody just bust out laughing because like, yeah, internet is like. He said, "Oh no, the internet is made up like so many."
Because a lot of times, like when you post something on Twitter and you get somebody to respond to a post you made, and then you're looking at it, I'm like, something tells me this person's IQ isn't above room temperature. The way you just responded to that, because I don't think. Nah, because I firmly believe that if you're over the age of 15, there is no way you should make a logical response that looks like that. I say nah. So to Alex's point, yeah, there's an overwhelming amount of people on that app that are bots because ain't no way an actual human being with a thought process and different neurons running through their brain to make any type of common sense can make some shit like that. So yeah, it's.
But yeah, your algorithm gets set like pretty like, you know, they dial you in pretty quick.
It takes a while though. It takes a while to reset your shit. But going back to the video game wars, right? It's kind of OG like me. It's kind of sad a little bit because the video game wars were a fun thing, and the internet turned into like a just like, oh, I gotta pick a side. I'm fighting this right here.
Isn't that everything?
You're not in. You know, you don't have no stake in the company. None of that. You just playing a game. People forgot the war. It was a friendly competition thing. Like what it said Genesis does when Nintendo don't. That was fun. That was poking fun at each other. Legit. You know, even when PlayStation came on the scene with Crash Bandicoot, it was poking fun. It was fun feel. You know, Crash showing up to Nintendo, talking crazy to Mario and the Saturn. That was fun. Everybody got the joke. And there's some reason when we got to the internet age, it just turned like, oh, I can't wait to give you my opinion. But now. But now, you know, now you got Xbox games on PlayStation and PlayStation games on Xbox, which I think is pretty cool. You know, it does take like, man, you know, now all you gotta do is pick your favorite box and wait for what game's coming out. You know, next week or 2 weeks, Gears of War is going to come on the PlayStation. Same day with Helldivers 2 is going to be on Xbox. So, and it's
looking forward to Helldivers on Xbox.
And it's like if you are Xbox first person, you have something, or you're PlayStation first, you have something. Like a lot of PlayStation players have not played Gears of War. I'm like, it's surprising. A lot of people who are like, you know, PlayStation first or Xbox first, they haven't played some of these games. A lot of PlayStation players haven't played Forza and stuff like that, you know. And I make the joke, you know, like people were to play Xbox games on PlayStation, but you know, it's that's a joke, but I'm glad it's there. You know, even Xbox might, you know, we saw the other day, you know, that little Halo tease that might be coming. You know?
Oh yeah, the ODST drop.
Man, if they did an ODST, bro, that would be kind of dope. Callback, because ODST was slept on, bro.
It was really good.
It was really good. Yeah. It was a really good game.
Firefight sold that game for me,
bro.
Yeah. Well, that's
what it's all about.
The fact that you had to really strategize and you weren't like some super like
you weren't a Spartan.
Freak.
Yeah.
You had to really think about how you were doing stuff. I remember, what are the big dudes called that you shoot like in the back? The
brutes.
Brutes. No, yeah. So it's like the The
No,
first time you had to.
he's talking about the alien with their with the purple armor with the fleshy part.
Yeah,
exposed
the
to the
big
back.
guys that are all spiked up armor.
I keep forgetting what their names are, but yeah, I know what
Not
you're talking about.
Brutes. I forget.
Real quick. Hold on.
Anyway, but those super big dudes, and it's like
Mhm.
I remember the first time I got stuck in like this one little area, and I had to like fight two of them, and it was me and my brother, and it was just like, oh shit, like because I mean, you had to run and gun, and I mean, Spider-Man your way around the map because there was no way
Yeah,
you were
pretty
taking
much.
one of those up
Mhm.
front. No way. I mean, a dude would just look at you and you'd be dead.
Oh, hey, Original Flavor brought something though. We didn't get to talk about last week. Kind of good in a way. That indie direct was just kind of piss poor.
Just the direct in general. Yeah, that
Was it-
was.
was
That
it
was
partner
it.
direct?
Anybody
Indie
look at the
direct.
Nintendo indie direct last week?
I didn't even watch that. Yeah, that was.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
last week? Was there an indie
Yeah,
direct?
It was
it
an
was
indie
a.
direct. Yeah, it was a
It was a
15-minute.
it was a didn't watch out of 10 for me, so that's
It was not watchable.
It
It
was
really,
watching
just,
out of
it really
10.
just depends on their
Mhm.
like any big indie games that you're looking for. Because with Nintendo right now, people are thirsty for first party games.
Yeah,
And and for other third party games to come to the Switch too. So probably wasn't the right time for an indie direct, if I'm being honest. But
I mean, we can go back and look.
Well,
at it
but I mean, they're just getting stuff out there. It's like, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that Nintendo is just sticking with the normal cadence of their like directs, and they're just putting stuff out there like as if nothing. I think for them, oddly enough, the Switch 2 is not the focus in terms of like their advertisement and stuff. It's hardware's never been their biggest. Like we're going to tell you about it type of thing. I mean, everything has always been their games, and I think
Yeah.
that they're very quickly moving on past. Like what they're trying to do is they're trying to keep the momentum of announcements at a good clip because that keeps people tuning in, and that's something like Sony has really kind of dragged their ass this year. Microsoft's they're starting to kind of like you could tell they're starting to wind stuff down looking forward to next gen, and I really think that we're going to start seeing consoles either at the very very end of 2027 or sometime in 2028, so like early 2028. So they're at that point now where they like we got a 2-year window to get everything kind of wrapped up.
yeah,
it was
I
some
could
good
see-
things. Like this
yeah.
right here, this is Mina. That was
I
a
played
good
that
game.
the demo.
That was-
That was really good. It's the same people who made,
UFO 50.
yeah, everybody say that UFO.
UFO 50 is
Yeah,
legit.
everybody's
I have,
talking about that
I have it
one.
on Steam. It's legit. It's 50 different games. It's a collection of
okay.
games.
It's a compilation. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so these are older games. Oh, they just ported. Okay.
Well, no,
They
they're
just ported
not even older games. It's just indie games that people have made.
Oh,
It may actually
so-
be from the same people though. Now that I think about it,
So literally, it's retro inspired new games.
Yep.
Okay.
These are all the
Master
games right
Blaster?
here.
That should just like
it's
Master
kind of like Action 52, but like not as ass as Action 52
Action
was.
52.
It's slightly less ass.
I'm thinking of the cheat. I'm thinking of Cheetah Man. You remember Cheetah Man?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember Cheetah Man,
Cheetah
yeah.
Man was
I
part of
think
Action
it's
52.
Yeah, it's
Cheetah
part
Man
of
2
that.
was its own game, but it was trash. Yeah.
So a lot of
See,
oh,
these types
they
of
showed
games
Hades
just-
2, early
Oh, yeah.
access of Hades 2.
It's like a lot of that stuff they were showing was like stuff that people they already showed before though. So that's
Yeah.
probably
UFO
what,
50 and Hades
like
are on
some of the-
Steam, so it's like
Right.
Hades.
Yeah,
I mean,
UFO 50 is something I would never in a million years buy. I would just
It's
look at
like
it and be like,
50
man,
it's
not
like
for me.
50 indie games.
I bought
like
it on
a lot
sale.
of RPGs and different stuff like that. I heard it was worth buying. I might check it out and see. I mean, really, like the last 2 months. What the Switch Bit 2 been out? What 3 months now? Almost 2 months. Well, let's just say 2 months.
About
Yeah.
2
in
months, yeah.
June, didn't it? Early
Yeah,
June.
June.
Although
June
it feels a
4th,
lot
June.
longer than that, doesn't it?
It
About 3
does.
months,
That's
yeah.
very
Yeah,
true.
because it feels longer because it's literally just a more advanced Switch and everything just carried over. So it kind of feels like it feels like it's a Switch 1, but it's better.
Yeah, it feels like a Switch
It just
Pro.
carried over. Mhm.
It
I
feel
mean,
like a
honestly,
Switch
I've
Pro
been
that
playing
we need
Switch
to
1
get.
games. That's
Yeah,
been
that's
my
what. Yeah,
focus.
same here. It's been Donkey Kong, Bonanza, and a lot of Switch 1 games.
I'm almost
What's
finished
the-
with
what's-
Bonanza.
What's the
That game is
RPG?
So when
What's the RPG that's Nintendo first party?
Bravely
Xenoblade?
Default.
No, the one where it's
Oh,
like
Fire
they've got
Emblem?
4 different. Xenoblade.
Oh, Xenoblade.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Xenoblade?
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started playing that during my road trip and got
good
hooked.
choice, good choice.
I was like, man, this is
Which
great.
one though? Which
Is
The
it
one?
first
one?
one. I've
that's-
got all of them. I got all of them
Mhm.
because I decided I was going to play from the beginning and just work my way through. And so I'm playing
Well.
the first one.
Yeah.
I know it's like 200 hours. for
Hope
the
you got
first
about
game.
900. I hope you got about 900 hours to get through all 3 of those games.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say it ain't gonna be that, but I would say about 3, maybe 400 tops. 900. You
Yeah.
want everything in the game though.
I
Well,
put
but the thing I
202
liked
and
about
180 into one.
Yeah, I'm super grindy on this stuff because I'm
Oh.
old school, like Final Fantasy VII. Like I'll stay in one place and like level up like 60 levels, and then I'll go to the next area and I'll just coast through it because I'm like, look, I'm gonna go ahead and grind this shit. So by the time I get to like where it's difficult, it's like I'm one hitting everything, and it's like that's just the way that I play these JRPGs.
Oh yeah, I'm the
And-
same way. I'm the exact
Did
same
you take
way.
your
Yeah,
Switch
and so,
2 with you on
but-
a road trip?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. And the beauty of it was it played flawlessly. That game was I didn't have any frame rate dips. It didn't get I wasn't getting headaches playing it either on the screen or on the TV or whatever. Like I'd hook it up to like the HDMI and everything else. So I mean I was like, okay, yeah, it's like I'm down with this. This is 100% what I wanted because I tried playing that game before, but the frame rates were so low it was giving me a headache. I was just like, I couldn't do it. So
understand that.
I tried it out on Switch 2 and I was like, oh shit, okay,
Yeah.
we good now.
Dude, like I'm still like surprised. I don't know if we just had low expectations, but like the Switch 2, it's really that system. It's really like surprising me on releases and just how it's holding up. Of course, I want more Switch 2 games, but going back to discovering other games and patches and stuff like that, I mean, it's okay. You can find something to bitch about the system, of course. You can find something
Sure.
negative about it.
Sure.
But I choose to look at like, man, look at all the Switch games we got that play 10 times better, Like
I think that's the main selling point because mind you, like I got like 150 something physical Switch games, and most of them I didn't play because I opted out to have them portably. But the exchange was it's gonna look like ass on the Switch. So now it's oh my god, I can't believe they actually look respectable now. So it's just a lot of stuff you can just go back and play now. A lot of stuff.
it's so good. I mean, I need to do a video, but in the first 3 months of the Switch, I can give it like a good solid A-, almost a B+, A-. I can say that.
For me, it's a B+ because that battery is killing that shit for me, bro.
Battery
That
life
battery
is a little
is
rough.
that
Yeah.
because I've
I
been
just
playing a
keep
lot
it
of.
plugged in.
I've been
That's why I
playing a
say
lot
like A+, you keep it plugged in like to the TV. It ain't no A+, A-, B+, between that.
I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. I've been going back old school like Yu-Gi-Oh on my Switch too. I'm like, man, I can get no more than like 2 hours on that thing just playing a card game. I'm like, bro, that Switch 2 OLED, that shit can't get soon enough. It's
I
gonna be
can
5,
tell you
6
Man,
minutes.
I'll
I'm
tell
buying
you
that.
what though. If you carry a battery pack, like a 20,000 milliamp or higher battery pack, and like you got it like in a pocket or something like that, and just have that like cable sticking out, hooking into your thing. I mean, it's like the old school days where you used to have like a Walkman or whatever with like wired like headset, and I'm just like, yeah, this works. I mean, it actually worked really, really well. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Which was
That's another alternative.
I was gonna say had a little time with the Dbrand's whole set,
Okay.
the grips and all that.
You don't like them?
Yeah, me and Zelda were talking about it because the dock had my Switch in there and it wasn't charging. So I was like, "What the hell?" The
actual extender that comes
the
that goes
extender
into the
dock
dock
wasn't working.
It doesn't work well. Mine works, but not well.
Yeah, like hell, TV almost got jacked
Yeah,
up.
my TV burned in right for the first
It
time.
burned in.
I was able to fix it though. There's a YouTube channel that you can go put your TV on for about an hour, and it will fix all the colors. It just
How
flashes
did
colors.
it burn in?
Exactly. I've never had that problem.
Wait, you have an OLED or LED?
I have a QLED TV.
Oh, okay, well,
Well,
I know
burn
those are a
in?
little more prone to get burned in, depending, but it shouldn't happen too often. It shouldn't happen too often, though.
Right, and
That's
I've never had this
fun.
happen before with any other, even like running like old retro systems through my retro tape to it. I've never had this problem. But
Yeah, but the fact that
luckily-
dock did that to your that's
and
that's weird.
I'm not 100% convinced it was the dock. I wanted to do like more testing, but luckily I was able to fix it. There's a YouTube channel that if you ever have that problem, just go put it on that. and
How
it will
long did
fix
you
it.
have that TV? How long did you have that TV for, though?
I got this TV in 2020.
So you had it for 5. So you had the 5 years, and then that one instance is what caused the burn-in.
Yep.
Yeah, it probably has something to do with that dog. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, because like
It
I
probably is.
tested mine and was just making sure that it was properly linked with the USB-C and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then finally, I just gave up. So I was like, okay, well, the whole back case, the protector case, I took that off. I left the grips on because the grips
That's exactly what I did, bro.
the grips are solid, bro. The grips are hella solid. It gives
how I
just
did mine.
better. It gives such
just
a
left the
better
grips on.
feel and control.
Oh, that grip looks nice.
Grips are
Hold on,
really.
hold on.
These are-
Let me put your big screen on that one.
Yeah, here are the grips, right?
That's nice.
It
They feel
good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the Hori Split Pad Pro to come out,
Mhm.
but this will be fine until then.
Let
Yeah,
us see the other side without your hands on it. Can you show it again without your hands in the middle?
on the middle.
On the side.
Yeah, just show the side. Yeah,
It is
Side
on the
profile.
side.
There you go, right there, like that. Yeah.
That
it looks
is
like an
dope.
actual controller grip. Yeah, that's
That is
I'm
nice.
and I'm very glad that y'all were
How does
saying
it
that
feel?
because
Does it get sweaty?
No, they feel like I have bigger hands. So they still feel a little small. The placement's a little weird for me, but other people I've let hold it or whatever. Pause. They
you know, other people
Wow.
hold on now. you never let another man hold
That
it.
was great.
Yeah, that was a good one.
y'all have corrupted me, man. But no, they feel like it. You know, they actually like these and thinking about getting them themselves. But
Okay.
So
I'm probably gonna get the Split Pad Pro when it comes out.
and they did like Dbrands did send out like a mass email to everyone, like
Yeah.
that they're doing a version 2.0 of them.
Mm.
So they're
they gonna
going to
replace
reach
them?
out to everyone that got the version ones, and then
Okay.
they'll ship you out a new version of the grips, everything. I guess they're revising the dock as well. So
Mhm.
I'll probably do that whenever they do send that email for that. And just because I'm not about to send it all back. I mean, it's
I'm not doing it either.
Well,
I'm waiting for Split Pads, bro.
Yeah.
All day.
Well, I'm glad y'all were open about that because I've got to tell y'all that I found someone in Macari. He sold the Dbrand the set. And I reached out to him. I was like, brother, I just want the grips. I don't want that case. I don't want that dock. I don't want
Oh,
the box. I
that's
don't want
what's
any of that
up, bro.
shit. I said,
Yeah.
bro, I will give you $35 right now just for the grips. And he messaged me back like today. He said, just the grips. That's all I want, motherfucker. It's just the grips.
That's
He was
just
like,
the grip.
and then he was like, I made a separate listing for you. I was like, my man. So I canceled the shit from Dbrand. I was just getting the grips. I said, shout out. That's all I wanted. And y'all just affirmed that shit for me. So thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
So
Hey.
Mega, did you have the Split Pad Pro for your Switch 1?
Yeah.
Is that what
I
you?
did.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you won't like these as much as that, but it'll be a
I'm
good
pretty sure, yeah.
holdover until those come out. I'm
That's
waiting,
all.
bro.
Yeah, that's all it is. Cause I'm like, when it comes to the Joy-Con, I mean I like that they're bigger. Pause. But I like that they're bigger in size, but like I'm pretty sure a third party's gonna make
So you're
better
a size
versions.
queen. Mhm.
Alex is like,
Man, I need-
stage left.
I need,
Sorry, bro.
bro, I need a California queen size with my Joy-Cons. Pause, bro. This man, them, but yeah, I'm living on Macari. Hold on, let me.
I don't know why Nintendo hasn't taken the opportunity to actually make something like this themselves.
Bruh,
They'd make a killing.
you got a whole damn flower camera and you can't make no grips?
Yeah. If
A
they made,
flower
like,
camera, at what? At 540p or some shit?
No, but they didn't make it 480p.
480.
480p, but they didn't technically make that one. They just licensed that.
Oh, yeah, that was Hori. That was Hori that made that.
Yeah,
Hori makes
this
some
is
pretty
what
cool
that's what I got.
Hori
from
is
them.
like
just the
the-
grips. That's all I wanted from them.
stuff. Just a grip.
Yep.
You-
I said,
do you
I don't
guys
need
ever
that
go to
extra
like?
shit.
Do you guys ever go to like Temu or Wish?
Yeah.
Hori is
plenty
like the
of times,
Temu
yeah.
or Wish of accessories manufacturing. I mean,
Mhm.
Hori?
I'm sorry, Hori. They have a lot of whack stuff.
What?
But the stuff that they do, like their Split Pad Pro is really good. Their fight sticks are pretty solid.
The fight sticks.
Yeah, but I mean, compare that to like
Hori fight
Victrix,
stick
right?
is
Like you look at
ancient.
Victrix fight sticks. I mean, come on, man. It's like a universe of difference.
I have Victrix controller and a fight stick. I actually didn't care for. I sold my Victrix controller and my fight stick.
I don't like the controller, but I love their fight sticks.
Well, no, I didn't have a Victrix fight stick. Sorry, no, I did have the controller. The fight stick I sold, I think, was Hori because I just don't have room for it, and I already have another fight stick.
What fight stick?
Goes into
Their PlayStation?
The Street Fighter 6 one that I found at Game Exchange for it was still in the box for like $100. I resold it. I sold it to found it.
The Hori one?
Yeah, the Street Fighter 6 branded one that has Luke on the front. It's made by Hori.
Oh,
This one right
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then made by Hori.
Yeah.
This is made by
Also, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
that
I got
was-
mine for free at GameStop because somebody was getting ready to throw this. Somebody
Oh yeah, I
GameStop.
remember you telling us that.
Yeah, somebody at GameStop was getting ready to throw this away because GameStop couldn't take this.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
can I have it and do like? I guess I just took it and walked out the door, put it in the car. I didn't give him a chance. I like, and they ain't say shit. So I'm like,
I did a whole mod
I
on
used
mine.
this one.
I remember when Ness bought this shit. I was like, damn, that shit is nice.
I did a whole video on it.
You
I
did a
did.
whole video.
Modded it. I modded it, modded the buttons and everything. It was nice.
I use 8-bit Does. I actually like this
Oh,
one.
the 8-bit Does. Yeah, the 8-bit Does.
Yeah,
controls are really
this one's
good.
actually all right.
I'm gonna do the buttons too because this whole open up, you know. Like,
Yeah, I did the Sanwa buttons in there. The Hayabusa buttons are good. Like they really are. Like
I get the Hayabusa buttons. Like, yeah, this thing is.
So that joystick that you have in there,
Yeah.
I swapped mine with a Sanwa stick, and the Hayabusa stick that came in that is actually in my Nova Blast right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I put it in my Nova Blast.
This is a badass controller, though. This is a nice controller.
It's legit.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also,
I really do love the 8-bit Do controllers, like especially this one, the SN Pro.
Bro, oh my god. I have so many 8-bit Do controllers.
This is my go-to for fighting games.
They
on
can't
Switch
compete
and
with
PC.
this bad boy.
Oh.
This is the king. This is the king right here.
Known to break your big toe if you drop it.
Oh, this is the king right here.
Man,
this
I still have
Dreamcast
mine in the
controller,
box, bro.
this Dreamcast arcade stick is the. I think this is the best. I think I need to get like a
Data
adapter.
rotation, bro. For what was it? It was Marvel versus Capcom 2 and
Mhm.
Third Strike. Those
Yes,
two
it's-
games.
This right here,
And
and
it
it
took
Capcom versus
a heavy
SNK.
beating, bro. A heavy beating. It is still good.
If you drop that hoe, it's gonna crack your foundation in
Oh,
your
bro.
house.
Correct. Oh, yeah.
And it still play too. They don't make fight sticks like that anymore.
Oh, hey, speaking of the free one, I got this other free one at GameStop too. Remember?
Man, you ain't.
He said, "You ain't shit." That's what he's about to say.
Oh, you got another one from him?
Yeah, because they was in a box and I bought a Dreamcast or something and said, "Oh yeah, you can have the controllers. We can't take it." I said, "Okay."
That was the one up the street from me too.
Man, I remember back in the day, we used to approach people coming to trade stuff in at GameStop. Like they'd be walking up and be like, "Hey, what you got?" And it's like they pull stuff out and be like, "I'll give you this much for it because I already wouldn't know what they're gonna sell it for you in GameStop. I'll give you $5 over what GameStop gives you." That's how
motherfuckers
GameStop got mad. They came out and they were all like, "Hey, you can't do that." I'm like, "Do you own this fucking parking lot with this sidewalk?" I'm like, "No, you don't." Then shut the fuck up and get back in your goddamn store. It's like, it's like people they were trying to like, be like, "You're keeping trades from coming to us." I'm like, "You never even knew that trade existed because they never crossed the threshold of your store." It's not like I came into your store and stood at the side of the counter going, "Hey," it's like, "Don't sell it to them, sell it to me." It's like I got that. I respect that. I'm not gonna come and step on your toes, but outside the door, nah, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! Speaking of controllers, this came in the N64 controller.
How was that, by the way?
It's not bad. Yeah, it's the one that's coming for the analog.
Oh, analog.
I've actually been using it as a fight pad a little bit because it's got the 3 buttons.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Not too bad.
I still like the Pro controller for the Switch too. I'm digging it.
It's really good.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did end up getting one.
Yeah, that's probably their best Pro controller they made since. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really like the Wii U's Pro controller.
That controller's goated.
The only thing I didn't like I didn't like the glossy finish on the top. That's the only thing I hated about that shit. I hate the glossiness.
Did you notice the cord? They tried to do the teardown on it, and it's like you can't. It's not really user serviceable because they use so much glue and plastic to put it all together that if you try to open it up, it like destroys the controller.
Wow.
For the Wii U Pro controller?
When are y'all's analogs coming? Do y'all have a
August?
So
August, but it is August 14th, where y'all got 16 more days.
I'm aware.
Oh, RGT said I was talking to him on Twitter. He was talking about like he heard some stuff. He said it actually might ship this month. He said he heard some things. So he said kind of be patient because he was really big. And you look at analog. His video pops up the first thing talking about what the fuck is this system?
Oh, RGT 85.
Yeah. And we was talking about it. So
that's hilarious.
And I really hope this system comes out because I'm like, man, I don't have.
I hope it does too. Y'all spend how much? Y'all spend what? $200 or $300 on it? $250.
Yeah.
So north of $300. I hope y'all get that shit this
man.
month.
And I thought about it, and then as soon as LeBron posted about it, I was like, that shit is all the way sold out now. And
LeBron posted about it.
Oh yeah. I saw that post. Yeah, last year.
I didn't know he posted about it.
Yeah.
He did.
He that motherfucker loved his N64 and his PS1. There was pictures.
Oh, I see.
when he had like his PlayStation. Yeah, carrying
Yes,
PS2
yes,
shit.
sir.
Yeah, like he grew up in that era. Like he was tapped in.
Yeah, here it is right here. Look, it said I'm definitely look. It said, "Oh, I'm definitely getting one." Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
LeBron's my age.
He said, "Look," he said,
Yeah, y'all
"Oh,
both
I'm
old.
definitely getting one."
Shut your ass.
Wow.
He said Nintendo 64 turned for $250, and LeBron said, "Oh, I'm definitely getting one." LOL. I like damn. That'd be quick. Hey, that'd be funny if we can get LeBron on the podcast. Hey, LeBron talk about the 64, man.
Bro, you gonna be inundated with a bunch of people you don't want in this community, bro. Get him on here.
I know, right?
I mean, Analog got a pretty good track record, man. Like I had to pick him up a pocket, and from a guy who was selling one locally, and I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah.
We haven't seen anything from Analog about the system, but that's something that makes me nervous. But
I was about to say, like, don't that make y'all nervous? The fact that this thing allegedly
does.
comes out within 14 days. Y'all haven't seen one video yet,
not
We
nothing.
haven't seen
They
one
did the same
video.
thing. They did the same thing with Analog, though.
bro. I hope it's not a case to where y'all get it and it's
Did they
literally
not
like
have
one
any,
circuit.
Like they didn't have no like demo units for
Nope.
out anybody.
They did the same thing with this thing.
Okay.
They just went, here it is.
It says ships August 20, 2025. Like right here on the fucking page. Like, dude.
Well, there you go.
They like I said, they got 14 more days before before
They
that
sold, I mean,
becomes null
they
and
sold
void.
out. I don't remember if I got a black one or a white one. I think I got a.
I think you got a white one, bro.
I got
a
the
white
white
one.
Yeah,
Damn,
'cause
I got-
you were saying they were sold out of the black ones.
Oh, and
But
I got
I
a black
could
controller.
have swore like a
Maybe you
couple
got
of
a
weeks,
white
if
one.
not a month before the Analog Pocket came out. I think didn't they have some type of video though?
I don't remember.
Nope.
I remember like seeing it pop up for pre-order,
I
and it
remember
sold out
seeing,
instantly. And then I just saw reviews of people when they actually came out. Like, yeah, they didn't
'Cause
show not nothing.
If you
swear-
want to fire video on your channel, is like if you were one of the first to get it.
Oh,
yeah.
definitely doing the
do a
video.
review, bro.
I do definitely do
Yeah.
the video. Like shit.
if
bro.
anything,
My-
you should do it.
Hey, my Analog Pocket it's great.
Yep, got mine back there.
Damn, all y'all got one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
I
mine
don't
from
know.
I got mine from a
pockets
guy
fit-
at work.
You got
I
one
had a
too?
pocket since day one.
Alex, you got one too?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm not the only one then. All
Yeah,
right.
this,
No,
this,
but
this
speaking of little handhelds, so and this is I'll be real quick.
Oh,
There's
look,
an
hold on. Sorry,
AMD. There's an
Crisis?
AMD
Crisis.
APU that they use for like laptops and stuff. And there's a company in China that's making a portable handheld that has that processor and stuff in it. Dude, it absolutely destroys the V2 that's about to come out. Like
Oh, I
they
seen
got
it.
in the Xbox
No, Jesus
portable
had-
and all that stuff.
No, Jesus had and some other reviewers got it. It's like $600, but it could transform to all kind of shit and stuff.
No, well, it's not that one.
Oh,
It-
okay.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
that
about.
that one's ARM.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
this is a different one. This is a different one. And I was just like, dude, it's like I'm trying to figure out what the
Hey,
pricing is on it.
Wait a minute. This dude right here, I don't know who he following, but he said is a barber. He said, I love this show every stage of beard growth.
Bruh. Hey, wait a minute now.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I got mine. Hold on. You got mine right here. That's my little bit of stage. We got Ness. He got, look. Ness got the. He got.
Yeah.
And they got. Look.
I said I want to get mine long enough till somebody asks me a perplexing question. I could be like, you don't say.
Dude, you need to get the mustache curls.
Oh, you talking about shit like Jafar had from Aladdin?
Yes,
You talking about
you
that?
need that
Oh
shit
my
like
God.
all of a sudden. You could be the ultimate
That's
villain.
That's a funny ass comment. I love that. Okay, that comment was
great.
that comment is funny.
That's
comment,
that's
every
great.
stage of beard growth.
Every stage of beard growth.
That is funny. He said, "As a barber, like, every stage, that is hilarious."
That is fantastic.
We get those. I think I put him right behind what you call it, who loves not Zelda, but loves what you call it, Saturn. They when he said, "Hey," to everybody except for Saturn.
Oh yeah, that
He told everybody like, "Oh, not y'all, just her."
He
I
ain't
know,
even
right?
on
I
tonight
said,
either.
He
said, "I
heard
won't
she's
be
gonna be
back."
gone for a whole month.
Yeah, he said, yeah. She said, "Oh, she gone?
But-
Yeah, I'm gone."
yeah. I at least want to see him one time. But like, what's up, y'all? What's Saturday? She ain't here. Oh, bye. I just want him to show up one time and do that. All right, well, come back.
That shit was funny. He just said, "Oh no, not y'all, her." I said, "Okay."
Good
All
night,
right,
good
bro.
night to
Hey.
Saturn and only Saturn. Like, oh, damn,
Only
this is-
Santa, yeah. I like. I can't hate on that. Can't hate on that.
I respect it. I
What's up,
respect it.
everybody? Super Mario, how you guys doing?
going
What's
on,
up,
Super
Mario?
Mario?
Uh,
We're doing good, man. We had
It's
a
me,
good time.
Mario.
man, so like going back to more games. Any games y'all thought about that y'all missed out on or y'all regret selling? Like you know what? I wish I could be like Alex, and I wish I never sold any game. Just think about you never sold any game, right? And you kept all the games you had since childhood. That would be crazy, right? Like, I just thinking about like some of the games I had. Now that I can go back and get them, but dang, like some games, like I don't want to sell. Like thinking about one game I want, like the Dragon Ball Z GT, the first edition copy, right?
Dragon Ball GT Final Bout.
Yeah, I don't want to. I kind of really don't want to sell that.
Yeah, I've got 2 copies. I've got one that my mom bought me at EB Games for $20. I still have that. It's missing a manual, but because I let a friend borrow it in high school, just absolutely pissed me off to no end. But
you love,
that like it's just something about certain games that have like I just can't get rid of because of sentimental value. A lot of them are either have a background story, like for instance, Garo, Mark of the Wolves. Never letting go of that game on Neo Geo. But I also had that. My first introduction to that game was on Dreamcast.
Yep.
And before I moved away from Colorado, when I graduated high school, one of my best friends gave me his copy because he had a copy. I could never find a copy. He gave it to me as a going away present.
Yeah.
And freaking movers stole it.
What?
They stole that. My Marvel vs. Capcom. They stole my samurai sword collection.
Oh.
Like my parents were pissed.
Damn, what moving company did you hire, bro?
Man, I don't know. Because we were moving. So before I went off to college, my dad got a job in Dallas. So they moved back to Texas. And like I was just busy out and about with my friends. So they just packed up all my shit. So when we got to Dallas, I'm like, well, where's all my stuff at? And we went and did an inventory check. My stuff was gone, bro. My games, my Game Boy Advance was gone. All my games, they stole.
You even like filed something against them or something?
Man, by that time it was a wrap. My mom tried filing a claim. Company was on that BS. So yeah, man. So that's why now, like that's why I'm like so anal about doing inventory lists and all that shit, because I'm like, I don't want to get got, because you steal my stuff now, you're gonna get chopped in the throat.
Oh yeah, stuff you got now. Yeah, that's
2 chops in the throat.
Yeah, that's type of stuff. I would assume that. Well, first you would package it up safely so where it can transfer. But I would assume you would probably take that stuff with you, like the most important stuff. Probably get like some type of like a personal moving truck and then put that shit in your personal belongings when you move.
When we moved houses last year, bruh, all my video games were in storage except my Neo Geo collection. I personally took care of it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
And they were in big, there was 2 big ass totes with these heavy ass games. I threw my back out 5 times moving these jokers around. And it was worth the pain.
Oh yeah, those are investments. You can't be messing with no investments.
Steve came over and helped me move.
Yeah.
He was hurting too. He got a couple of arcade 1-ups out the deal, so he was cool.
Did. That Marvel vs. Capcom, I still got it. It was nice, boy.
Yeah, I modded that too. I modded the sticks and the
and your other friend got the Mortal Kombat one.
Yep. I still got Street Fighter. I'm about to sell a Street Fighter too.
Hey, you gotta put that thing in. All right, give me the cat.
He put that in the Tesla, bro. He loaded the Tesla up with that thing.
I did. Put that bitch over there and I took off, boy. Like, yeah, thank you. All right. Love your home, man. Nice home. All right, bye, motherfucker.
Peace.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I know some of that stuff is out of control, but like, oh man, here's another time where we moved out of state. This was when I was younger, and my Nintendo and Super Nintendo collection was at my grandma's house, and she had a house, her original home, and then she moved to the city and bought another home but kept the other house. Well, someone had broken into her storage behind the house, stole all my games, man. So this was all my NES games, and this was all the stuff I grew up on. So we're talking about all like, now, I mean, stuff's like $150. I had all these titles, and my Super Nintendo games were gone. I had like 37 Super Nintendo games, all the classics, all the Donkey Kongs and the Marios and the Ninja Gaidens and all the fighting games. I had some bangers, man, some bangers. All that got jacked. So
Dude, you remind me now when I say that. I remember I was in Conway when I was living, and I had a storage unit. So I had stored my like Lexus tires rims, right, the original rims, and then I had these. You remember back in the day when they had these like art plates with different stuff on it? So I had these 12 plate sets of like WWF like art plates. It had like The Rock, Stone Cold, Jericho, AAA, everybody on the motherfuckers, and a couple games. Man, somebody broke in my storage and stole all the plates. They stole all my goddamn tires. They stole the Lexus tires and the fucking rim. You remember the Lexus I had?
Lexus tires and the rim. They were definitely black folks who did that shit. Man. That's,
damn.
Wow. When you said
they
stole the
stereotype like that, bro.
That's
uncalled
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Dude, hey,
and when you said
they stole it. Oh yeah, please.
I was like, my Twitch channel getting canceled, bro. Like that shit's done. Weird.
And my brother said, he said, I remember the arcade. Oh, back in the day in my apartment, let me tell you how collector I was. I had a full Killer Instinct arcade in my apartment, dog.
Damn,
like back in the day,
original joint.
The original joint, it was clean. You probably remember it. Like it was like I said it right in the kitchen. It was like full arcade Killer Instinct.
It got stolen.
It
got stolen?
No, they got stolen. I sold it. But no, it was no.
How the fuck did they lift that shit? First,
it was in my arcade. I remember I was moving into my arcade. I'm not moving into my apartment, and people looking like, "You like games?" I said, "You goddamn right, I like games." So like, I moved that joint up in there. I don't know if Alex remembered it or not, but I know it was like in Conway.
It tickles some neurons for sure. I think I remember that.
You think you remember? Yeah. Because it was like I had that thing right. It was right. I love that thing. I said, "Dang." I had it at least for like a year. Then I sold it because it was just too big. It was like I was moving other stuff in. But yeah, I had a whole killer, and that was back in like 2012, 2013. It's back in the day, but it was cheap. I think I bought that thing for like $400.
That's still a lot for even 2013.
I hear you go back and talk about Killer Instinct a lot.
I do like Killer Instinct.
That's your one, right? That's your one
it's
all your arcade cabinets. That's your one that you gravitate back to. Yeah, I think that's probably the one that you miss the most.
I think I do miss. If I buy another one, I think I'm gonna buy that one. Just the Killer Instinct 1 and 2. I would love to have both of those side by side. It's just because Killer Instinct, like the music, the thing with Nintendo, and also that time period when Killer Instinct came out, it was like coming soon for the Ultra 64, and it was that you can see the difference of the graphics and stuff. You know, you can definitely see a jump. And then in the arcade, it was so different besides Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. And it was just the music so like you hear that music, I still get goosebumps when I hear that Killer Instinct music is so good to me. Like playing it on like the Xbox One and on arcade one up is just does not match up to the arcade by itself, the original arcade, because it's something about it that's when you have it. I mean, to me, it's one of those memories, core memories of video games that, like, man, when I bought Killer Instinct on the Super Nintendo when it came with Killer Cuts, I wore that CD out. I mean, it's just such an amazing game, and it still holds up. Even the Super Nintendo version is so good.
Didn't the Killer Cuts have the actual arcade?
Like 2003. Okay, yeah, it was like around that. It was around that time. Cause I stayed in Conway for like. I stayed in Conway for so long. I was in Conway for like 15 years. So yeah.
You said what?
Killer Cuts. You know, I love that CD, man. That's
it comes in this thing.
Yeah.
But it was the actual arcade soundtrack.
Yeah, it was
you got that arcade soundtrack. This was actually still sealed. I didn't even realize it, but it's still sealed.
Damn. I didn't give me one.
If I could pick any original arcade to have in, like, I actually wanted to do that again.
That's true.
It's either going to be Third Strike or it's Capcom versus SNK 2.
I feel like you would do Third Strike with like a candy cab of it, kind of like they used to have in like the original Japan arcade.
Yeah.
Do you see
I can do that now. I could do
Yeah,
that
sure.
now. I just need to get the
board.
The board. I mean, actually,
You ordered that Naomi, but that's a Naomi board, right?
Yeah, it's an Naomi board.
Do you still have your candy cam?
Yeah, I didn't get rid of it.
Ooh,
I want one of those like super ultra deluxe like custom arcade machines that's like.
Oh, you want
loaded
one
with
of those
all
things?
Oh, from the
I
arcade,
do.
the arcade
the
guys, or whatever they're called.
And they had all the
Yeah.
preloaded arcade games. Yeah, that was the one I was
preloaded
looking
arcade games, and you know,
Mhm.
make sure
That's what I
because
wanted
they,
too.
you know, they all run. Like my biggest thing is like, yeah, you can make your own, and there's all
I
kinds
think they
of stuff
run
you can do.
Mugen, not Mugen, but they run like something.
MAME.
Like
MAME,
MAME.
yeah.
I think it's a MAME
Yeah.
arcade emulator.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to have something like that, you know, with custom graphics and like whatever else. But like, I
It'd be
mean, for me
decked
to
out in
do
Gears
that-
of War, huh?
Well, you know, honestly, I don't know. I think I would probably put Street Fighter. I'd put fighting games. That would be my thing because it's like Street Fighter
Okay.
Alpha 3, Capcom
Ooh.
versus SNK 2.
Yeah.
You know, those are all kind of the original the original Street Fighter 2 Turbo. See, that was the other thing too, because it's like back in the day, I used to work in an arcade, and you would get like modified ROMs that were running on the arcade machines, and like I remember this one, and I don't remember if it
That
was
was
ever
the one.
released, but
That
it's
was a good
like.
arcade. I wish I had that one.
But yeah, it's like you were playing Street Fighter 2, but it's like the cooldown times on moves and stuff was basically eliminated.
Oh, the
So you could throw,
Rainbow
like,
Edition.
Yes, and you could throw the multiple fireballs and sonic booms, and it would fill up the screen.
Yeah, no, he's not bullshit. It was a real thing.
Yeah.
But
But what was it
wasn't.
called?
It was called the Rainbow Edition, but it wasn't supposed to get out.
Yeah, it was Rainbow Edition. Yeah,
It wasn't supposed to get
Dude,
out.
we
and it
had
got
that
out.
at my arcade.
Yeah, it got out
You-
to select
because-
arcades. Yeah.
And it was funny because it's like you could jump in midair like with Guile and throw a sonic boom, or you could jump in midair with Ryu and like throw like 3 Hadoukens, and I'm just like, what the fuck
You
is
could
going
flash
on?
kick without charging down.
Yes,
Yeah, the
yes.
arcade
You can
guys.
do what? Oh no, that would have been cheating if you had that shit on.
Yeah,
Man.
No, it was such a bootleg. That's one of the reasons why Capcom made like a revisions like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and all like Hyper Fight and all that kind of stuff to get past that. So they forced Capcom to make new stuff.
Yeah.
But God,
Here's-
man, if I
here's
could
the
ever get my
arcades right
hand
here.
on an original, I'd buy
Yeah,
it.
I posted this in the chat, Alex. This might be something these guys have a pretty good reputation. We
Oh,
actually
no,
have
okay.
one of these in our game room, I think, at work.
The Retrocade, nice.
They even make the 4-player ones. I mean, they cost a couple of dollars.
Yeah, the one
But-
I always wanted was the Turtles in Time one, but I wanted to have like the 6-button
Ooh.
layout. The
yeah.
Turtles, it only just had the 2 buttons. But the Turtles in Time, that was my favorite one.
Yeah,
I
you
just
can
wanted to
also
have it
get custom.
modified.
You can get custom artwork put on them too. They'll do custom artwork. So I mean, this has
See,
everything.
here's my thing.
Ooh,
You know,
they
like,
even got the light gun on the side. Yeah, that
Yeah.
might have to be an investment. That might have to be an investment right there.
I mean, I want one that allows me to have the 4-player because, like, The Simpsons, Turtles in Time,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
all
Dude,
those are like
Turtles in Time was like that, bro. Like that,
Oh.
that was amazing.
amazing
Light-
games, like all
Light
the Marvel
gun.
games that they had.
Trackball, you know,
But-
trackball also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can play like the golf, but there's another arcade manufacturer that see how flat and rectangular this is.
Yeah.
They have one where it's like more of like a semicircle so that each person comfortably can sit there and they're not bumping
Right.
shoulders into people and stuff. That's
It's
why like the
another-
1-up
yeah.
stuff I don't like because they're so small. I'm like, man.
I
that's
know-
like-
I
That's
know
hard to
somebody-
find for people.
It's a guy I follow on Instagram who makes these for a lot of the wrestlers and stuff. And I gotta find it. But because he had hit me like, man, when you want one, let me know. I was like, all right, brother, I'll let you know. But he makes for like all the wrestlers and stuff. So it's out there. I gotta see what arcade. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
if you
at
find it, send me his stuff because I'd like to take a look. Because it's like I want it to have a really big footprint, so like 4 adult men can sit there and play comfortably without touching each other.
See, yeah, like emphasis on the touching each other part. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you got your elbows out. You're like,
It's
all right,
okay.
bet.
I
It's
know.
like-
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Let me. I just found it. Let me.
Did you find it? Okay. I think I know which one you're talking about, but I couldn't think of the name of them. The arcade guys were the ones that just popped in my head when he first started talking
Can you
about
Here it
guys
is.
text it to our thread too?
Oh, here it is right here. I'm gonna put it on. It's Phantom Arcade.
Oh,
This guy right here.
Phantom Arcade. All right, hold on, I'm looking right now.
This right here. Here it is right here. So he said you can design your own new arcade. So here's all the arcades that he made for people and stuff.
oh, he
like-
made one for Rhea Ripley. That's crazy.
Yeah, he made one for Rhea Ripley. He made one for Made for her.
Yeah, I think that might be what you're looking
But he
for.
made
there.
one for
Like,
Samoa Joe. Look at Samoa Joe.
oh, he made one. Go back to the Samoa Joe pick. He
Yeah.
made one where the it mounts to a TV and it's back off the
yeah, that's
how
dope.
how the old Street Fighter cabinets used to be.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm logged in. Hold on, I'm looking right now.
He got one for Xavier. Yeah, Xavier. He make a lot of one.
Yeah, you see that one, the 50-inch level up 4-player? That's kind of the vibe that I'm looking for.
There you
Yeah.
go. Dang,
He
he
made-
made-
The final boss,
Yeah, he's made a-
$15,000. Why is that
Yeah.
$15,000?
Woo!
Yeah, that's
15.
you said 15,000.
Yeah.
Well,
Look
then
at
again,
Samoa
if
Joe.
he,
That's one that's dope right
if
there.
he puts that
I
much
like that
work
one
into
for
it,
Samoa Joe's. I like
if he
that
put that
one.
much work into it and like put some and load some all with the, I assume he loads them
Well,
all
it's a
with the emulators and
48-inch
stuff.
OLED too. That's
Oh,
he's not sure.
yeah.
I bet he's using
an
hyper. I
OLED.
bet he's using hyperspin. Actually, is what I'm thinking.
Here's
He's
the
probably
final
using.
$14,000. God damn.
dang.
What is it?
Yeah,
Hold
but
up.
the 50-inch, he's got a 50-inch that's $4,000.
And also he
Yeah.
delivers too. So I mean, shit, you getting the delivery.
Now the
delivery.
one arcade cabinet I'm not seeing, I put it in the group chat. This is the one that I would say I want above all the other ones, simply because I like robots and shit. Like you if you look at it, you can see why.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the-
all
that-
day. All
The
day.
virtual on arcade cabinet
Yeah.
that gives you like yeah, that's I don't even know where you can find that shit because
Just
those
right
seem
here.
like they're very
Hard.
they seem like
Yeah.
they're more obscure than the fighting ones, like very obscure.
They are.
Like I was
Those
talking to a
ones-
buddy of mine last weekend, and he had stopped by the house, and he was talking about. He's like, "Yeah, man, there was this game on Xbox. It was this big mech game," and I was like,
Oh,
"Steel Battalion?" He's like, "Yeah, how you know about that game?" I was like, "I got it upstairs." You're bullshitting right now. I was like, no. I was like, "Do you want to go?" Yeah, I want to go see it.
Ain't too many people know about
In
that,
the
bro. So I
box. You
understand.
got it in the box. I was like, yeah, man, it's complete. It's got everything. He's like, man, I might have to play this. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hook all this stuff up right now. I was like, we ain't here for that. He's like, man, I'm about to come back over and play that, man. They need to go ahead and redo that, remaster the game. I was like, yeah, it would be dope on today's console. Or even just
controller
doing
though.
like 3D goggles, and then you got the you
Mhm.
still got the controls, and it still interacts. That'd be
Something like that would need to be on PC, especially with the VR stuff, like you just
Oh,
saying.
bro. Bro.
There could be that's a whole you know like the market of people who get like the whole racing wheel set up, like the thing with the motion,
Yeah.
the thing with the hydraulics and everything. Yeah, like that's a whole market.
Could you
People doing that.
imagine a racing rig setup style for a mech, bro?
Oh
you're in
no, that's
That would
Oh,
oh
yeah, that would be
fire,
awesome.
bro.
and
God.
they made something like an armored core, especially. Oh man, I probably wouldn't play anything else again if I'm being honest. That probably be the shit that I live on.
I mean, it'd be so great though, man. Like those
that'd be
those
the type of
interactive games and stuff. And then once you learn how to play that hoe, I mean, you're like, oh yeah,
I'll be honest, like the
Boy.
whole racing rig thing is dope. Like I've got a little foldable chair and a wheel and all that, but I don't have like the full like sliding chair and all that. I mean, I got space to do it. I could do it out here, but I'm like, man,
No,
How-
check
how-
it. If,
Go ahead.
Like when I went over to the Corvette museum, they had a Corvette racing sim, and it was a full body like Corvette C7 and a full body Corvette C8, and like you sit in the driver's seat, and then somebody can sit in the passenger seat, and you can drive. And I was like, dude, it's like, how much does this setup cost? I was sitting there trying to do numbers and shit. I was like, no,
yeah.
you don't need this.
Oh
You don't
yeah, you
need
talking about
that.
that pictures you sent? I was like, yeah, that
was
looked
like,
like you might have to sell
God
everything,
dang.
to get that shit because the way the environment was set up wasn't like a whole like 3D layout of like what the road and shit will look like. From
Yeah,
the pictures
they
you
did
sent.
a really good job with it, and I was like, okay, like I dig the Sims. I mean, it's funny because it's like you could tell that they have the last generation Corvette and the current generation Corvette, and the current generation Corvette just drove so much better than the last
Oh,
generation
bro.
Corvette. And I don't know if they did that intentionally, but you could feel it, like the way the car handled, and like because the vehicle itself would move, and like if you spun out, you would it would feel like you were spinning out. Like they did a really good job with that.
It's such a good car.
It sure is.
Oh, me and Alex talked a lot while he was on vacation about Corvettes.
Yeah.
He sent me the play-by-plays at the Corvette Museum. I'm like, oh my god, that's an amazing car.
No, it was super cool because it's like, and it's funny because I've got a friend that I made recently on TikTok who has a Corvette channel, and so we've been talking in the back channels, and it's like his whole entire channel is about like I bought the car. It's like a Z06, it's a gray Z06 with black carbon fiber, and like he's going in like putting in different parts and like swapping stuff out and like putting skid plates on it and shit. And I'm like, bro, it's like I love your car. This is so beautiful, and it's like I'm taking notes from everything that you're doing to your car because I'm going to be doing the same thing to mine. Whenever if I can get an allocation, it's going to happen. That the only thing that's preventing me from getting one is the allocation from the dealerships, and I've got my name on like multiple waiting lists. Is the problem is they're trying to price gouge you, and I'm like, nah, man, I'm not paying like X $100,000 over the price of the car. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. It's like sell it to me at MSRP.
You good luck, bro.
Yep.
There's only like I know of 125 at a dealership, and they want 200 over MSRP.
Yep, and
200,000?
it's already a $200 and something thousand car. So, I mean, if you're
I was
spending
like,
$400,000, you're buying that puts you into Porsche GT3S, RS like type stuff, and it's just like, why? I mean, a Corvette is still a Corvette,
They tripping.
So I don't know.
The
They are tripping.
Z06s are dropping though, and that's positive.
Yeah, but you know what I think is going to happen? So you remember when the Z06 first came out, it was like stupid high, and then they were like, oh, but you have to buy them now. They're only going to be out for like a couple of years, and then now they're in year like 3, going into year 4, and it's like, bruh, it's like now you can get them at a reasonable price. And I think the same thing's going to happen with the ZR1 because there's still supposed to be a Corvette SUV coming, and there's supposed to be another higher end
Corvette
coming.
SUV.
Yeah, they're talking about that, and then there's going to be
Corvette
like a Grand
sedan.
Sport.
They're talking about
Grand
making a
Sport.
Corvette sedan, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-door Corvette. I'm like, you know what? When I first heard it, I was like, that's whack. And then I started looking at the Porsche Panamera, and I'm like, okay, hold up. If they do it right, it could be pretty swank. Not gonna lie.
I wouldn't buy one.
I mean, you say that until you see it, and you're like, God damn, it's just a stretch Corvette. Why the fuck would I not want to buy that?
No,
I mean, you don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's speculation anyway. But I mean, I would be open-minded about it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I love cars. I always love looking at cars.
Oh hell yeah! No, if you looked at that the right way and it hit you the right way, like I'm telling you, if they made a stretch Corvette, yeah, I would be kind of like, all right.
He's
Am I
like,
saying the right way? No. Oh, hey, also too, real quick, shout out 36 years ago, the Sega Genesis was released. I forgot to say that too. I just popped
Today?
back up. Yeah.
Oh
August
wow!
I keep
14th,
forgetting the Genesis.
1989, the Sega Genesis was released.
Yep. And the
I keep
One of
forgetting
the
that the
greatest
Genesis.
systems of all time.
I keep
Super
forgetting that
Nintendo turned 34 earlier this week too.
I keep forgetting the Genesis is older than me. I'm like, damn, that shit did come out in the 80s. Like, damn.
Hey, because my cousin, I aged my cousin right here. He had the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. The man, he was on a child, so that motherfucker always got this shit. I'm like, man, god damn.
My immediate family, we were a Nintendo household. My immediate family, like my mom, dad, brothers. My cousin he had the Genesis. I had the Super Nintendo.
And
PlayStation.
my mom had.
I mean, no matter what, Super Nintendo was superior. Let's not get it twisted.
Oh yeah, if you
have more games.
The games look better, Look good.
Shit. If you like RPG, that was RPGs, platformers. Yeah, that was undisputed.
Hey, but as I'm an older gamer now, like a season stuff, like I think the Genesis, like if you get the Genesis and you hook it up to like this PVM and the better cables, ooh boy, blow the Super Nintendo out the water.
Jeff's kiss, my friends. I mean, like you don't. And it also depends on what Genesis version you're looking at.
Yeah, that's
too.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because you can get that better audio quality on the Genesis 1.2 version. That must be,
dude.
Yeah.
I saw that like 4 years ago. Somebody had a PVM. That's why I started buying PVMs like this, right? And I was at a show, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I said, "That's a Genesis." He said, "Oh yeah, I got these cords right here," and I was like, "Dude," and like I was like. The Genesis never looked at this damn good, just the cords and stuff, how it hooked up. I was like, yo,
PBM.
Genesis,
A lot of the like the purist gamers, the ones that like CRT all the way. You can't play the game on that HD TV trash, no scan lines, blah blah blah. I'm like,
they're right though. They're right.
I guess I just don't see it, man.
No,
like,
you'll see it once you put like, okay, I kind
I
of
see
halfway
it, but
did
that
it
just it doesn't bother me
because I put my Genesis on this and then I looked at the HDMI and I'm like, damn, like it just so much like flavor and stuff. Like it's like eating unseasoned chicken.
Well,
Oh,
you know what? The retro team does a really good job. Though. The retro team does a really
the retro team does a really good job. But if
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have a retro team and you actually put it on like a PVM or put it on a CRT with better cords, it's so fucking good. Like
what was it? Those
Man, I'll
what are
tell you
those
what.
sports? Zelda, the HD retro cords. Is that what it's called?
HD Retrovision.
Yeah, those cords. Yeah,
I got
those.
one of those for the. I got those for the Saturn, and they look so
Yeah.
good. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God,
ooh,
Mhm.
those cords are great. But one thing about those cords I hate about Genesis is when you hook it up. You know, Genesis has those little like 9 prongs, and you if you
Like the Neo Geo.
If
you
you
like the Neo Geo, but if you insert it into the console too quick, you can bend one of those prongs, and then the whole color system be off. So you got to rebend it and put it back in there and look really good. But
I did that by accident with my Saturn because they had the exact same like prongs. They had like
I did
like
on my
8 or
Saturn, too.
something. Yeah, I did.
Yep.
I said, yeah, now I gotta buy some new ones.
But all you gotta do is pull it out and like kind of get some tweezers and like kind of don't break it off, but bend it back and put it back in there. It works. Then it works perfect. But like, oh man, it's like hooking the VGA for the Dreamcast. Once you put VGA for the Dreamcast, you're like, oh, this is a totally different Dreamcast. Have you ever had VGA hook up with the Dreamcast? It looks so dang good.
Yeah, it
I
does.
don't
look-
even
it
remember
does
how
look-
we
Yeah,
look it up.
yeah. I think I just used the regular
It was
AV
just-
cables.
it
Mine
was
just-
just
regular.
yeah.
It was just
that's what I think I
composite.
had.
Composite, yeah,
Sorry, component.
component.
Yeah.
It's so good. The Dreamcast like it be loud as hell though.
You guys-
Oh yeah, especially when it be loading. Like if
No,
the
that
game
shit
would
be
go to,
loud.
oh boy, that shit.
No, but
Talking
like
about Jet
there's
Engines.
a channel on YouTube. It's Macho Nacho Productions.
Oh yeah, I
and
seen him. Yeah, he's good.
Man, first of all, the quality of his videos is like 1,000%. Second of
good.
all, like the console modifications they do, I mean, it's just stunning what's out there. And he makes it look so easy when he's soldering stuff and putting things together. And like, he goes through the whole entire build. Very well edited. If you guys are into console mods, I 1000% suggest watching this guy's stuff because it's hands down the best. And they got everything, every system you can imagine. He does updates on all the stuff. So like when you guys are talking about the Sega Genesis and the different versions, like he'll be like, hey, I got a new case and like new this and new that, and I got HDMI out and I've got like network connection, blah blah blah. And he solders all that shit in, and then like it hooks up, and I'm just like, dude, this is so cool because like. Some of the hardware allows you to like, up-res your stuff and everything else. So if you're into that stuff, highly recommend taking a look. He's got excellent series, and he tells you where you can buy all the stuff if you want to do it yourself.
Have y'all kept he's a good channel. You definitely right about that, Alex. His stuff is like the mods he do for the PS2, fucking amazing. Y'all look at this. I just saw on my phone. I had to actually go on here. John Cena is a fucking clown. He's so funny. Look what this dude did on his Instagram.
Oh my god.
Why did he post this picture on his Instagram?
His Instagram is so random.
It is.
Yeah, but that's actually what it looks
It's
like.
intentional.
What the dude looks like. Yeah, isn't that what he looks like in the new Street Fighter movie? That's
I mean,
It's supposed to be Cody. It's supposed to be Cody Rhodes, right?
Yeah.
yeah, that's him, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Cody
Well,
Rhodes.
it's
but
AI.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I
it's
think
so cool.
But he's gonna look just like that.
But he just put that like, what the hell?
Oh my
He just
god,
John Cena just like, I don't know.
he's just random.
He just
He's
read.
super
Look,
random.
he said,
You
welcome
got
to his
Toys R Us.
Instagram.
What the?
Look, he said these images will be posted without explanation for your interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Toys R Us. Like,
It's the old school building for sure.
yeah,
He
that's
just
that's from the '80s Toys R Us building. That they ain't even '90s.
He just posts just stuff.
It's the most random stuff.
It's just the most like. It's the most.
I just like the fact that he follows us back on
Twitter. Yeah, he
like that
said he
account. I'm like, you don't need to do all that, but we appreciate it.
yeah, he do. He just like this right here. I don't know what Stone Cold said. He have all these Stone Cold like pictures. Like I just don't like. Look at this.
Yo, what?
Oh gosh.
It
Wow,
just
that's old school.
it just random stuff he posted. These hilarious. I guess it's supposed to be that that cheeseburger where you like squint and it's supposed to be
Oh, it
somebody.
looks like him.
Yeah.
It's him.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Like, look at this right here.
Sam
What?
Clark. What?
Because him and what you got a new movie out on Amazon Prime. Oh, here the
Oh, yeah, it was really good. I actually watched it.
Oh, you watched it?
Had a
Yeah, it
state
was
or
good.
whatever. Or...
I wanted to see. I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
That dude John Cena's a funny.
He's an absolute fool. He cracks me up.
Yeah.
That is just the random shit they have on there.
I mean, I just saw that and I'm like, this motherfucker posted Cody Rhodes. I'm like, God damn, that shit is funny as hell. It just like, why would he? He don't care. I mean, he just posts up and just posts and goes. And he don't follow. He don't follow nobody on Instagram, but on Twitter he follows everybody. So it just like, he don't care. He just, I'm gonna follow you. I don't care. Also, too, before we get out of here, y'all, the Street Fighter 6 skins I think are out now. So if you a horny boy, you can get the swimsuits editions out. I know Mega got all the whole collection.
I mean, why buy them when you can get the mods for free? Who?
Just play it on PC. You can unlock it for free.
Oh,
man.
freak
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Freak nasty ass.
Oh, nasty boy.
Ain't no shame in my game. Shit. That's one of the benefits of for being on PC, man. If you want it, god damn it, there's a way to get it.
Man, you can get full, like no clothes, nothing. There was some dude that was on a stream or something that got busted out for that, wasn't it?
Oh,
Where it's like
yeah,
he pulled up. It's like because he had a
Yeah.
preloaded skin of like Chun-Li, and
Chun-Li,
she was
and he did that at Evo 2023. I was like, bro, I know you just didn't go to a tournament after that shit still loaded.
Yeah,
What?
I was like, oh,
Yes, he had the
dude got busted
skins.
out.
Yeah, I said, bro, he went to a public event like Evo and forgot to take that shit off. I said, bro, I don't know
Sweet
what
cheeks,
made you
boy.
think.
You can't go into no Evo with Chun-Li double cheeked up.
I know, right? That's a family event, bro.
I just sat back there and I was like, well, that's the end of his career. I mean, I don't really know what happened to him. I mean, that's the thing that made him. That was what gave him notoriety. So I don't know what happened next. You know what I'm saying? But it just kind
It
of.
was during 2023.
Yeah, I think he got disqualified.
Oh, I see it.
I think he got disqualified, but I think he got
Wait,
banned.
what?
I can't. I'm not gonna play it on here.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna play it on here, but wow.
That shit was funny. Like that gotta be more embarrassing for
And
him
she
than
naked
funny,
and all get out too.
Disrespect.
Yeah, I mean, nothing is left to the
He said
imagination.
disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
They cut it off really quick too.
Yeah,
It's one thing to do. It's one thing to do that on stream for entertainment, but to do that at Evo, bro.
Bro, you got
Like of
kids
all
there?
the places ever,
Yep.
that's the worst place.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, you got a woman that's not like, wow, that's funny. But I guess Capcom said, hey, we're gonna make some money off these skins or something. I don't know if you had to pay for these skins or what, but
Yeah, I think it's a bundle
Probably.
set. Cause they be doing the same thing with Monster Hunter. They got the summer set you can buy for the men and girl characters. This is the way they make extra money. So
I'm gonna ask them, can I get it for free?
I'm surprised they
I got
didn't send it to you
season
for free.
I got season 3. Though, man, that motherfucker, boy, he a beast. He a beast.
he's always been a beast. If you can match
in
him,
this Street Fighter 6, he's good, man. He's
Sagat
real
is
good.
one of the homies.
God is like, ooh boy. I was
like, doesn't he have like outside of Dalzim? Doesn't he have like the most amount of reach, like for any character in the game?
Yeah.
Okay, he is.
Yeah, his hard punch priority is insane. The frame, his hitbox is like just pow. I'm like, damn, like it half your bar gone. I'm like, what is happening?
No, it's
I
so
mean, you
funny
see-
though because it's like Ken and Sagat have always been my go-tos. I mean, back in the Street Fighter 2 days, I could play everybody equally, and but somehow those two guys just always like I don't know, they were just the best for me.
Facts.
No, man, I remember we used to tournament up this shit. Like, so this is me. I'm dating myself, but this is me going like right at the very beginning of college, end of high school, and we used to do tournaments and stuff. And it's like one of my best friends at the time, he was like, "Man, I can beat you." I was like, "There's no chance on God's green earth." And he was like, "Whatever." It's like, let me have the right side of the screen. And I said, "Okay, fine. You get, or the left side of the screen. You get the left side of the screen." I was like, "All right, fine." It's like, so I beat him with like, one of my. He's like, "Okay, fine." It's like, "What about you? Just let me pick which characters you play, and then we'll go at it that way." And I said, "Bet." I went 36-0 with that guy.
Damn.
I mean, the guy was like literally like flexing the controllers and like the joy. Like, I mean, bro was like, I was like, "Bro, I told you." It's like, this is no joke. I mean, like, if I had been in another time where we actually had like Evo and all that kind of stuff, I absolutely would have been lethal.
Man, the game has changed. I bet you would, but the game, man.
Oh, it's so different now.
People are just way too good at Street Fighter 6. Yeah. People are way too good at it. It's insane.
They are. I can't.
Well, they just spend, all their time in the lab, just, because they know exactly when, where the hits are going to hit, what their animations are, like what, basically the frame counts between,
they study frame data. They study frame data.
Y'all late. Yeah, we about to hit. We about to land this plane, y'all. Yeah, it's 3 hours. I told you we're gonna probably hit 3 hours because we had a lot to talk about. We ain't been all of us, so we might do a 4 hour.
Summer break is over. Time to get back to the grind.
I know, right? Hey, listen. Anytime
the back to school special.
It's always after dark. So hey, it's uncensored here. So but y'all love it. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for joining us tonight. It's been fun. Alex is here the whole 3 hours. He cut his mic down to go move some furniture and stuff. Man, Alex, where everybody gonna find you, bro?
Currently, I'm still in the depths of the crumb side of the internet over on Twitter. And if you want to come and roll around in the sludge and nastiness, that's the place to find me.
You ain't doing one, brother.
Zelda, way everybody can find you, brother.
Oh my goodness! You can find me on YouTube and Twitch and Instagram at Zelda Hat Guy. I'm gonna try to post. I got some footage from Gen Con. I'm gonna try to make a little video out of that and post it.
Can't wait for you to new video, man.
Yeah. So.
Hey, Megan.
Y'all, you people can catch me on the good old crumb side of Twitter, like the good Dr. Alex said. Also on YouTube, Instagram. Still working on some more stuff with you, but summertime's been a busy time for me, just being out of the house and whatnot, but still working on some stuff for y'all. And always remember, every key card game you buy on Switch 2, a Nintendo exec seat with the butt cheeks closed. Every PlayStation game that you guys buy on PC, PlayStation exec clutches his pearls. So buy the games y'all want to experience and in the right way. And I'll see y'all next week.
This dude, this.
How do I even follow that?
I
know. You can find me at _Neo_Ness on Instagram. You can also find me on the YouTube at Neo Ness. Next week, we got a big video coming, so be prepared. Tiberius will be involved on this video.
Oh shit!
He has a lot to say this video,
so
it's gonna go down. Collect and play the way you want to collect and play your games, and we'll check y'all next week. Peace.
And I'm Mr. Right Way, guys. Thank y'all so much. We've had fun. Like I said, this is our therapy. This is our time to go crazy. You know what? And I had a whole alcohol drink, and I'm not even buzzed. I need to get some stronger alcohol, I just drink.
Or you need to quit drinking for a little while and let yourself reset.
Shut up. Funny. All right, guys. Y'all, we'll see y'all back this Thursday with some more topics and everything. And I always remember to do it the right way. See y'all next time. Peace out.